That's sick nasty, man.
Okay, so
And I'm
that's
gonna remember to put the tweet or the fucking blue sky skeets out actually before I start streaming. Instead of just like halfway through or at the end.
bullshit.
So fun fact, this is actually like part 6 of just playing Paper Mario or Super Paper Mario.
Really?
Shit's crazy. Yes, sir. This is part 6. If I edited stream right, yes, it is. It's episode 75 though. Would have been better if it lined up 75 and 5, but you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta roll with what you got.
Real, honestly.
These batteries are super dead.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's...
Let him out.
Luckily I have the batteries.
Koko, yo, Drago, what's going on, gamer? How you doing? Emotional today. That's understandable. Hopefully, like, good emotional, because, like, you know, yeah. Like, fingers crossed, it was all good emotions.
Good vibes.
Today, TLDR, I finally got to the HR. Ooh, you got your HRT injections. Congratulations. Yes, that's very good. Yes. Congrats on getting your estrogen shots. No prob. Just yeah, when I know when you hit some point, you'll start getting the feelings like, you know, you're having a period, and so like just welcome to womanhood, bro. It has increased my appetite. Yes, that's also another thing. So aside from eventually getting the feeling that you're fucking dying, you're also probably gonna put on some weight, but you know what? That's okay. If you're lucky, it'll just all go to your boobs and ass. That's all anyone can ask for in life, honestly. I ate so much during dinner. That's okay. So did I today. But you also have to keep in mind, weight gain isn't just from one day of overeating. It takes actually a few days to put on weight from overeating the same consistent amount. An extra large chili dog. Most of the curly fries were meant to share 3 chocolates and a pickle spear. I haven't eaten that much in like years. Hey, some days you're just more hungry than others. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it goes to my tits and ass, that's okay. Hey, if it goes to your stomach, that's okay too. Or your thighs, because we are equal opportunity for the lower half. We advocate for stomachs and thighs. I would love to have thicker thighs. Food. Do a lot more thicker thighs, such as have more cats.
All the cats can fit on one thigh. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. It's a big pillow.
My thighs are thick so that I can have a cat sprawled out on each leg. Fun, especially since my cat is potato shaped. One of them. Also, yo, the Ryker is also streaming right now. That's crazy.
I know, right?
That's wild. We have a shared chat.
I know, huh?
I know, huh? That fucking Latino, he was coming out of you, man.
Exactly.
We respect it, though. It is, these are the vibes we bring to the function at 2:30 in the morning.
Exactly. Who else would I bring to the table?
Exactly. Oh shit, you're streaming this. I should probably, like, have, like, put this on my screen and, like, sized it properly, and, you know.
Yeah, well,
Done
that's
all
why
of
I
that.
wanted to, like, wait a second and say, like, hey, let me do this, but you're like, I'm gonna go live. I was like, ah, I got you.
Yeah, because see, here's the thing. I'm impatient. And also, I
No,
do what
that's
I
fair.
want.
Because it was taking me a second to, like, when I realized my gamepad was dead, so I had to grab the charger.
Can't believe
Listen, it doesn't hold a charge. It's not my fault. Hey, yo, what's up, Hugo? You know how long I've been waiting for this? Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. Hell yeah. Let's go. We love
Crazy.
Gambit up in here.
Crazy once they locked me in a rubber room with rats. That's making me crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the first time I heard that copy pasta was from my band kids, and I didn't understand what the fuck it was until, like, my boyfriend told me a month or so later that it was a Germa reference.
Really?
Yeah, that's where the origin of the rats is. It's from Germa.
Wait, wasn't it also a Germa reference for what's it called? The giant enemy spider?
Yes, the giant enemy spider. Which I also did not know that was a Germa reference until fucking, well, not recently. I'd say,
Yeah,
like, maybe a month or so.
yeah, neither did I. I was just like, I love it. And he made another one with, like, a different, like, Pokemon song, and I was like, oh my god.
The giant enemy spider. Yeah. I need to get the giant enemy spider as a fucking sound redeem.
Absolutely.
Actually, it's 12:24. Girl, I'm sorry you live in a false time zone. It's 2:24 a.m. Eastern. Which, yeah, so my side's not gonna be very long, but I'm gonna throw it over to Ryker when my Z-Quill fucking kicks in, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But we might be able to finish this one chapter with the weird fucking chameleon man that kidnapped, Oh, no, has he kidnapped us? Oh, no, he kidnapped our- No, he kidnapped, Pixel, though, our friend that we actually really need.
Yeah. Our homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Naruto was alright. Hell yeah, at least you enjoyed Naruto. That's what matters, is that you had a good time.
Yeah, Naruto, pretty alright. Shippuden, excellent. Boruto's a little shit, I'm not gonna lie, dog.
I don't even know how they have continued Boruto, to be honest. I was like, damn, that's still going? And people were like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? That is a crazy
time zone. I love it here. I didn't read Boruto, just Naruto. Yeah, honestly, I'd say just stop after Shippuden. I'm just gonna, I think, yeah. Just save yourself. Don't even bother. After Shippuden ends, that's it. That's all for intents purposes that you know that it stops. What Shippuden? Shippuden is... Okay, so Naruto, like, the main timeline for that occurs when everyone's a shinobi and they're, like, what, 12, 13? Shippuden is what happens. It's a time skip forward, and they're about, like, 16 or so. They've got more powers. Yeah, like, they're, yeah, teens, early adults. Part 2, yeah, it's basically part 2 is Shippuden, that entire arc.
The continuation of Naruto.
Yeah, and then Boruto is, like, their children in the future, and, like, it starts out pretty alright, But then it just goes very downhill very, very fast.
Exactly.
And it's kind of impressive because, like, looking at the first two parts, like, you kind of wonder how they managed to fuck it up that hard. I'm guessing the manga is a different naming. Yeah, no, I would see the manga naming it because, the reason it was, like, it's normally referred to by a lot of people as Shippuden is because that's how they labeled it with the anime, because like you can't just say Naruto and then Naruto, especially since they were already using seasons at that point. So like yeah, they had to figure out a way to differentiate part 2 from part 1. I mean, real talk, them calling it part 2 though, like for the anime, just Naruto part 2 with Fighting Dreamers playing on the song would be pretty fucking sick. I heard the manga for Boruto was good in the anime. Yeah, no, the manga, like most animes, the manga's always gonna be way better. Same with Naruto to a lesser extent, because there's only so much they can put into an anime. But like,
exactly.
Naruto Part 2, is that a JoJo reference? Which also, Steel Bar Run is coming out.
I know.
Which is pretty great.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Steel Bar Run, dude. That intro song is just peak. It's so good. Hey yo, what's up, Rosa? Thank you for the boy.
I need to catch on.
After a break, gonna read Bleach to round out the big 3.
Oh god, damn. Bleach. That's
I heard. Is the new one any good? The new season? What was it? The 1000 Buddy?
Heard it's okay, but I have also not seen it. So I cannot verify that. I just know that Bleach's end on the original run kind of got a little like it went in a direction. That's for sure. The movies, though, I believe, are still good.
They butchered the original season of Bleach because quite literally they would not finish the Aizen arc for like eons, and they kept doing like 1 or 2 episodes and immediately go into filler, and I was like, you bastards.
Yeah, I guess the anime itself started off real hard. It was pretty great.
Oh, it was fantastic. I got angry because there's just so much filler and I have to keep skipping it, and then it'd be like 2 episodes and then more filler. I'm like, dude, if I was a kid watching Bleach, I would have quit so fast.
But hey, don't worry. They kept the Nazi zombie trans girl arc. I did not know that character, that she existed, until I saw a meme of it, and someone had to explain it to me that, that it's not a lie. We love trans rights. We love trans rights so much. Maybe not when they're a Nazi, though.
True.
Maybe not when they're a Nazi.
But also, you're right, Rosa, but I think at the time, Bleach was actually, like, pretty far into its other arcs, so I don't think it was an issue of them waiting for the manga. I think it might have been, like, production issues or something. I don't remember the reasoning why they kept doing filler, but I know there was a genuine reason. It wasn't a good reason, but there was a reason.
Yeah, that, and I think there was, like, maybe some, like, issues with, like, creative differences, because sometimes a lot of animes, they kind of pick and choose a lot of stuff from some chapters in manga without, like, going into a full thing on it, but then also, like, not wanting to cut it out, so they'll just kind of take some bits and pieces, and then sometimes you just get something so far removed from the source material, it's like, girl, what the fuck? This being attendance record. Yo, Stevie, your streak didn't die! I was actually afraid when we started late. I was like, oh god. Not just the fact of like it's late. I was just like, oh god, Stevie's streak is about to die, isn't it?
No, don't die, no.
It's here. And I will go for an hour, so if anyone else has a streak, it'll live for an hour.
For 1 whole hour. Food Wars is very different from the manga. Not for innocent eyes. Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Food Wars, yeah, I've heard. That was,
a trip.
I thought food was just food porn. You would think.
It's not. I already spent my entire evening sleeping. I'm staying up. Oh, understandable. Hell yeah, let's go. I should probably do my intro because we've been yapping for a little bit.
Yeah, you do yours first and I'll do mine.
All right. What's going on, my dudes and dudettes? It's your boy, the one, the only, who. Good. Hello, early afternoon, and night, depending on your time. So we take care of everyone here. Today, we are What the hell?
I just fucking posted shit out of nowhere.
Oh, that's my intro for whenever I get rated. I was like, wait, what? I was like, why am I posting my intro for raids? What the fuck?
Also, wow, you have an intro typed out for your raids and don't just have that shit on the memorized?
I do actually have a memory. No. Okay. The reason I do that is quite literally because I talk so freaking fast. 90% of people do not understand me. So this is for their own benefit to be like, what the hell did this man just say?
You know what, honestly, I guess I can respect that. That is kind of fair. Rage
Like
Shadow.
people, speed talker. Yeah, speed speaker. Yep.
Ryker
So,
always goes for the any percent speed run when it comes to speech.
absolutely, and you know it. No, I
We
wouldn't have it
respect
any
it.
other way. What was I saying? That hella threw me off. I just thought, I was like, what?
Yeah, you gotta start from the beginning then with your intro.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's just rewind. What's in my it's your boy, the one, the only who. Hello, everybody, afternoon, and night, depending on your time zone, because we take everyone here. Today, we are doing some Super Paper Mario with the wonderful butchery of Kokos.
Which, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Saturday, a good continuation to your weekend, and for some of us, a good start to our Sundays.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm back. Slightly. We're still going through like the whole thing of I just have zero desire to stream outside of collabs. To which some of you are saying, "Hey, Koko," or Katie, if you want to call me that. I don't fucking care. Yeah, why don't you just schedule a bunch of collabs and so that you'll stream again, Dodoy? And it's like, yeah, no, I'm in the mood times where I don't want to be a funny bitch man on the internet. Like,
You just want to relax, enjoy life.
oh, it's not even that. It's just like the desire just isn't there, and that's just the lack of like schedule and consistency. You want fun, Wario, show you fun. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Once
So is it?
once I'm able to find the full-time grind though and get like back onto a schedule, we'll be good.
So is it just a matter of getting back on a schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes I know the drive dies for a little bit just because of just pure exhaustion or overworking or just a multitude of other
Bro,
reasons.
I am the definition of a casual in many things, and that includes streaming. It's not burnout from it. It's just the lack of a schedule. It was a lot easier when I was still like going for my degree, and working at the university because I could just pencil it in because it'd be like, oh, from this time to this time on XYZ days, I'm doing this or that, and then I can just make a time slot for it. Now it's just like, yeah, you think you'd have more time when you don't have like anything set consistently for it. No, that's fucking wrong, because even if the time exists there on a technicality, mentally and emotionally and physically it just doesn't.
So you're like, yeah, you're just pretty checked out. You're like, man, I don't have the energy to be resident funny.
Yeah, I have about enough energy some days to just get out of bed and feed my cats and take care of them, and that's it. Yeah.
That is fair, honestly. I feel that some days where
Shit.
just like I don't have the energy.
Yeah, no, it was even having me out here contemplating, maybe I should just go back to school and get another degree. And then I quickly remembered, yeah, money is a thing.
Yeah, did you ever find a job in the end? Because I know you were struggling to find one.
Still looking.
Damn.
Yeah, also, I bet you 2 to 1 that place that's like 5 minutes away from me walking distance that rejected me even though I was overqualified for the position and definitely could do what they were asking. Bet you 2 to 1 right now if I opened it up right now, that position would still be open. And I'm very like about to just reapply for it and just exclude from my resume that I have a college degree so that I can meet the same person that interviewed me months ago and be like, hey, y'all want me now?
Look, I
Want me
lost my
now?
degree.
Like, yeah, I lost my degree, and you still like lose people that can't even be bothered to show up to work, and I live 5 minutes from here. You want me now? Am I appealing now?
Look at me. I'm taking myself down a notch.
Do
Come
you
on.
want me, Walgreens? You cowards! I just
Is
realized
it
it says
seriously
it's a
Walgreens?
yes, it is a Walgreens pharmacy. I applied here. Story time with Koko. So this was one of the last interviews I had because with all the
Mm-hmm.
applications I've thrown in, which has been hundreds within the last year,
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 interviews in total. 2 in person, I think one was on the phone. Yeah, and that was that was it. But this one is a Walgreens that lives or that's 5 minutes away from me, walking distance. I can walk there. They're a place that said, yes, we're hiring for someone to work in the pharmacy, for pharmacy customer service, you know, and you wouldn't just be working in the pharmacy, you'd be working at all parts of the store, da-da-da-da-da. We can also train you on farm tech, da-da-da. I interviewed very well. I was very open with my scheduling. I was very confident in my abilities, and it seemed like it went really good with me and the guy that interviewed me. Yeah, I got an automated email the following Monday that, yeah, they were going with someone else apparently. I checked a month after that, though, and that position was still open. And one of the things that the guy said to me in the interview is that they have been having trouble with getting people to actually stay. Like, they'll show up for a few days after they're hired on and then leave. And it's just like, brother, do you, like, I understand not being a choosy beggar, but at the same time, do y'all really think you can afford to not hire somebody who could actually do what you need? Like, yes, I have a degree, and on the company side of it, I am technically overqualified for a position like that. And with the past history in a good market, a lot of people that are in a situation like mine where they have a degree, especially in a STEM field, will normally only stay at a place for a few months before leaving. That doesn't include the current economy, though.
No, you're like, I'm desperate. Give me anything at this point. I will take it.
A lot of these people need to stop or need to actually fucking realize this job market is one of the worst it's been in years. So much so the fact they are losing jobs on the private sector.
That's wild.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I'm about to look this up on the internet while you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walgreens.
I feel like being overqualified is a stupid reason to turn someone down. I wonder if it's specifically for the like degree. It's because like they feel that they have to compensate you because of it or something. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason.
With companies like that, being overqualified for something, there's a reasons for why they look at it. We talking about the shit job entry? Yes, we are, Kabonic.
Yes, we are, Carb. Hey,
So when you're
Carby,
overqualified for a thing, there's 4 reasons that a company might fear for hiring someone who's overqualified for a position. They will demand more pay. B, they'll think that they know this job better than their manager. C, they think they know things more than everybody and just become really just like, you know, unbearable at it and without like actually being good to the job, and also that it'll affect their dedication to the job. And part D, that they're just staying here till something better comes in the mean run and they'll leave. Which I'm not gonna lie, up front, honestly, yeah, working at Walgreens forever probably isn't my, you know, preferred career in life. But at the same time, I wouldn't be leaving in 4 months, maybe a few years.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's a bit like presumptuous to be like, oh, I'm gonna be gone in 4 months. It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like at least have some honesty. Like Walgreens, you're not like the end all be. You're not the bee's knees. You're not providing leaps and bounds to justify me staying here for like decades on end. Come on now.
Okay.
Be understanding of the fact that I will leave.
To be fair, most people do know more than managers. Yeah, I can definitely agree that a lot of places that they do know more than managers, or like a lot of places nowadays tend to have managers that really forget what it's like to be on like bottom positions, like below them. And that's a problem. That's a big problem with managerial tasks. If you're going to be a manager or a boss, you need to be able to confidently do every job under yours, understand what's required for it, and be willing to, you know, like go to bat for the people that are working under you. That's
exactly.
the thing. But no, yeah, even if that is true though, Rosa, the thing they fear though is that you knowing more will lead to an unchecked ego. That's the thing that they're worried about with someone who's overqualified. Yeah, and another thing, which was probably one of the 4, but I completely forgot it, is that they think you'll get bored with the job because they'll think that, oh, you're too good for this, and you won't find that, or you just won't find it stimulating enough, and then that'll affect your work performance.
Well,
And it's
wouldn't
just
that be
like,
any worker? Like, I
I
feel like
mean,
that's just gonna happen
assumedly
eventually.
yes,
Like
assumedly
that you're just
yes.
like you're pretty giving us menial tasks. It's not like someone who's like qualified is gonna then be like, ah, yes, this is very stimulating. This really tickles the old brain folds. Like, no, eventually it's gonna become so monotonous, so like mind numbing that your brain is just gonna be like, dude, I hate existing here. I want to leave. So I feel like if that's a reason, that's kind of a really shallow and dumb reason. Let me see. It's because they don't. Sorry, I have to go back up. It's because dark. Why? It's because they pay. Because they don't want to pay and they don't want to hire someone who can get sniped. Is that a thing that happens with people overqualified that people get sniped on?
Yes, and I can speak from that, from experience on my dad's job, because the pay and everything for the job he does, which he works, selling a lot of mechanical parts for like cars, planes, so on and so forth. It's a mechanical field. Like he works with different vendors and stuff to get people what they need. A lot of companies that handle that work, it's a very competitive pay area. Also, sorry, I'm putting on tits while I'm saying this, and I got distracted seeing the pink overlay appear on my OBS.
No, you're good. You're good.
But there's a lot of younger people that would come in that would get the training, and then eventually, if they got a better offer from a competitor, they'd even go do that, which honestly, I can't blame them at the end of the day. Um, them leaving is kind of a situation of the fact, A, they're looking out for themselves, which, you got to at this point in life. And also part B, Excite, can you stop crying? You. He's crying in the hallway. Yeah. Oh, now he's coming up here. But yes, and then part B of the fact that like companies that are losing people, they aren't willing, the higher ups. I'm saying this for not the people that you might actually work directly below, like your boss, but like your boss's 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 boss, and the higher ups that think that they know everything, even though they fucking don't know everything, and yeah,
You don't know jack.
that only becomes proven when like they do like audits of each each place, and like you can just tell from the tone and how they talk to the workers, and just they're very out of touch. If
Touch.
they're
Yeah,
not
exactly.
willing to make pay competitive for these people coming in and learning these skills, I do not blame younger employees to get trained and then leave immediately, because why not? They're not. Yes, jobs don't give enough morally or physically to keep loyalty. Exactly. If you want to keep people at your job, you have to give them
You remember
incentive.
corporations?
Since we no longer have companies that are owned by people that have to reinvest their money into it, which for anyone who tries to say that like socialism never fucking works, some of our most socialist economic policies were 70 years ago when we didn't have CEO positions and it was people that owned the company and their taxes were like 57 to 91% total, but it was money that ended up going back into the company, and then eventually actually, gets invested back into its workers. And then that's when you had worker loyalty, because you were working for a company that actually gave you a reason to work for. Trickle down
Exactly.
economics doesn't work. Fuck you, Reagan and the Kellogg CEO that fucking pushed that trickle economic shit. This is why our country's economy, along with current admin, is really fucked right now. Which also, if you guys want a good video on that, Greed is Ruining Us by Drew Gooden is a great watch to learn about how a lot of things in the current capitalistic hellscape are affected. You were saying, Ryker?
What? I got lost like 10 steps ago.
Okay.
Well, I joined at the best time. Yo, what's Techie?
Okay.
How's it going?
So, to summarize the video points that I just basically talked about with Drew Gooden's video, which is Greed is Ruining Us, corrupting us, something called like that. There's a point in this. So, first part of it, he talks about AI with how it ruins that. We already fucking know that. The second part is how the economy has changed, quite literally. Koko has it hanging. Yo, Funny Buns and Red Panda
Yo,
and
what's up, buddy?
Carb. Like, just everybody here. Drew Gooden's a guy who, Drugan's the guy that's
Yeah.
like, road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Who hopes the road works ahead?
Oh, really? The same guy? Wow.
Yes, that's Drugan.
That's
Also,
wild.
Funny Buns, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. I appreciate it. But yes. So eventually he got into a point of like just with how current economics are, which we live in a late capitalistic hellscape. We all know that. Things were different with how people in the higher ups were taxed 70 years ago.
Yeah.
Because there weren't any things like, liquid assets that or unrealized value that a lot of CEOs and, higher up billionaires nowadays use to coast by without paying taxes, because the unrealized wealth is not taxed the same way as something that is realized and like physically exists.
Yeah, it's tangible.
Yeah, a lot of their assets are not tangible and they're taxed on their worth, but the thing is they have enough value tied to them that they can just get loans and pay off taxes like that. And it's a continuous ending ring. They make money, they skate by shit and things. It was not like that 70 years ago.
Yeah.
The CEOs weren't really a major thing. They owned the company that they had, and their tax bracket was about 54 to 91%, something like that. But that money, it was taxed that high so that it would end up going actually back into the company and the workers of that company. That's where that tax money went to. And it's one of the most socialist things ever. And that's why it's always funny that people are like, oh, socialism would never work. And it's like, which first off, they mix it up with communism. Communism and socialism are two different things. Communism is one where everyone is quote unquote equal, but there's an imbalance of power from those that are in charge that ends up, like we've seen in Animal Farm. Socialism is a commune style economy thing where it's a very working together thing, and we've seen a lot of history where that is a great system that actually benefits everyone. But why that's not a thing that some people want? Because they want all the money and power to themselves, which is why nowadays we don't have an ethical billionaire. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire.
I'm about to say, I don't think there is such a thing.
Yes, there may be ethical millionaires, but there are never ethical billionaires. That's one thing we need to keep in mind. But two of the things that led to the current economy turning the way it was from an extremely social system like it was 70 years ago. Ronald Reagan and Reaganomics. Anyone who doesn't know, Reaganomics had a few things. Also, ads cut you off. That's fine. Don't worry. I don't think anyone really needs to see Animal Farm, the upcoming family comedy starring Seth Rogen. I completely forgot that there is a fucking Animal Farm movie they're making. And that's hilarious. Also, Animal Farm's a great book. I recommend you read it. Read like one of the anniversary editions that has like really pretty illustrations with it too, just because the artwork looks fucking great. But anyway, Reaganomics. So Reaganomics covered a lot of things, but there were two really big things in it that affect us, the blue-collar workers a lot more. One, he made it that factories don't have to be in the US, which is when a lot of companies decided to move work in literal jobs outside of the US because it was cheaper and they could get away with a lot of shit that they wouldn't have been able to here. But also mainly because it was cheaper.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you can pay pennies on the dime in comparison.
Oh, absolute pennies on the dime. You can commit horrendous human rights violations and not really be prosecuted for it. Yeah, no. There's that. And then part B was trickle-down economics, which is this whole system belief that, the money on the wealth pyramid will trickle down from those who have the most of it to the bottom class. But you can't just get it to go without having someone to, try to help convince and prove the system to be real. Which is why the Kellogg's CEO at that time, I forgot what his name is. Drew mentions it in his video, but basically this guy's entire system of making money that helped to push this whole thing with Reaganomics was that he would buy up companies and then basically just dissolve them. And he wouldn't be taxed on it, but he would still end up making money from the deals. And yeah, it's a fucked up system. And it worked to push a lot of people into wealth that they would not have gotten otherwise, which is why, say it with me, folks, there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Since fucking when do wealthy people let money trickle down to the less important? It never does. But that was the lie that Reagan peddled. So, yeah, if y'all want to thank, aside from current admin just fucking things up even harder, if you want to thank anybody for fucking up our economy and what we had, it's Reagan and the Kellogg CEO at that time. You can thank them very much. They have done awful things, and I hope the Kellogg CEO died with the 400 millions that he had that he probably never even spent. Thank you for the fun facts, Koko. No problem. This is what I'm here. This is why you get Koko streaming at like 2 in the morning, going on 3, because I will go off on these tirades. I mean, I'll do this beforehand too, but like, you get me started on something, I will go.
Literally.
But do check out that video from Drew Gooden. It's a very good watch, especially if you're not familiar with a lot of the topics that he talks about. But yeah. Anyway, but this also all ties into the fact that our current market is at one of the worst points it's ever been. And that is because they are still trying to go off this trickle economics bullshit that doesn't work, that's never worked, and never will work. The economy is being only supported really right now by 2 things. The AI bubble that's already showing signs of getting ready to crash, since thank fucking God places like OpenAI are running out of money, and to quote the wise philosopher from the Lorax movie, let it die, let it shrivel up and die, let it die. I thought '08 was bad sleep. Oh, yeah, the '08 housing bubble and the .com bubble are, like, able to fit in what the AI bubble is currently right now. It is disgusting.
Oh, quite literally.
Oh, and then not even just with OpenAI losing money, but then the girls are fighting too, because NVIDIA was fighting with OpenAI, and then another person that they were fighting with, that they were basically all just kind of sending money to each other in a little infinite money glitch circle. But then NVIDIA backed out of the deal, and this other company that OpenAI was sending money to that was then funding NVIDIA was like, this won't affect us. That's a lie. But yeah, no.
That was a huge bad lie.
The AI bubble is going to be way worse than the .com or the '08 housing crisis bubble, and that's very unfortunate because currently it's propping up about 60 to 70% of the economy and also on the world scale. So that's gonna suck, but when it dies, it'll be fucking great. But yeah, there's that. That's supporting the economy, and then the other thing is like literally people like in the top classes that are actually able to afford things that aren't, bills and necessities, which really isn't a sign of a strong economy at all. But then what do we get when we have people in power that are giving tax cuts for things that don't affect normal people, such as, hey, if you get your fucking yacht, you can get a tax cut on it, but, because I'm sure
really?
yes, that is one of the tax cuts that was in the big beautiful bill. Fun fact. Was for yachts for like, I don't even know the fucking price, but it's there, and it's like, yep, glad to know that I can get a tax cut on a fucking yacht that I totally own. But hey, supporting things like childhood cancers, the veterans, hospitals, people in general, like, nah, we can't afford that. But God forbid the millionaires and billionaires have to have their tax cuts on their yacht. Poor pitiful them. Wait, the big beautiful, yes, that is the big bullshit bill, as we also like to call it. Yes, there's so many tax cuts for the upper class in that, it's not even funny. Things are fucked when there's many empty homes because very few can afford them. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's tying into a fucking, with the housing market as it currently is.
Yeah, they're all for the, like, what's it called? They're not like regular, like, affordable homes. They're more like upper class homes. They're like, hey, there's all these extra amenities and things. It's like, listen, ain't nobody need this, man. We just need we need homes, man. That's all we need. What the fuck?
Real quick, I'm gonna go get.
Yeah, go for it. That is a wild set of circumstances when most homes and apartments that are being built are for like like luxury condos and apartments. It's like, what the fuck? It's very, very strange. Welcome to the world that we live in.
Oh, it's not even that. The fact that one company, or like very select companies, are having monopolies on purchasing all of these properties. I think is it BlackRock that's really like notorious
I don't
for
know.
it. There's one that's something rock. I regret voting for the last 10 years now.
Oh, I did the Koko water.
No, I'm drinking it.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, that was fast.
Well, yeah, my kitchen's like connected.
Oh, I don't know why in my head the way that I imagined your house was your room was like significantly further from the kitchen.
No, this is my living room is connected. Like it's a central room that leads out to the kitchen that's a few steps away, my bedroom that's over there, the hallway that leads to the front door, and the bathroom. It's all close.
Okay.
BlackRock's the big company, yeah. Yeah, fuck BlackRock. I hope they go bankrupt. Also, no, not voting and like regretting like the ability to vote is not something you need right now. Because I was Koko streamed in a dungeon. You're not wrong, but no, because voting, they want you to be scared now to vote because they want you to feel hopeless, absolutely hopeless, and that like nothing you'll do will matter. And we saw what happened with the last election when people got complacent and didn't show up and vote. It still wouldn't have changed anything, but 22 million people is a very big number to not vote. So make sure you vote in your midterms because that is going to be a very key point with breaking a lot of filibusters. The filibusters are already breaking, and there's so many states right now that are historically, the SAFE Act passed, which is very unfortunate.
What?
Oh, the SAFE Act, basically, they're going to have to require, like, ID for voting, which is it's all a racially based thing that they started because of the fact that polls already have ID checks, but the SAFE Act goes into a bit more of trying to federalize the voting process, which has several problems in itself due to the fact that, you don't want the federal government controlling votes on either side.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that does remind me, because on the topic of IDs, so did you hear about the new thing with Discord? I actually wanted to hear your opinion about this.
Oh, yeah, Discord, just like I told the state of Ohio that Blue Sky was enforcing its vote for, they can and pardon my language on Ryker's side if this is too much for you, they can lick my fucking balls and asshole if they think I am going to give them my ID so that they know I'm not a toddler. I am a grown-ass woman, also very rich because they're lying so much on it. They've lied so much on the Discord thing. First off, they'll be deleting the stuff with, and it's safe with your third-party people. The third-person party that caused the leak of 70,000 last time, which also a lot of those were children, fun fact. Yo, what'd you just get?
Hey, Vinny, how's it going? No, I was getting hit.
Damn, you got hit. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, also fun. I meant to say it, but you were like reading something. That job position I was talking about at Walgreens is still fucking open.
That's comical.
Still open, and they opened up a position for a farm tech apprenticeship. That's crazy. I'm about to go apply to that later.
This one has very few alternatives, though. Yeah, that's true. And I think that's the biggest problem. That's what happened with, like, what was it? Oh, fuck, what was the... Skype, there we go. Skype had no alternatives for a while, and then eventually an alternative did come out because people realized how bad it was. And I feel like that's the hope with right now with Discord. Discord is complacent as shit because they're like, well, there's no other alternatives. I mean, there's TeamSpeak, but Lord, anybody who remembers TeamSpeak at this point just went...
Yeah. It's like Twitch and YouTube being complacent with a lot of the things that are happening and going wrong on their platform. They're complacent because of the fact they know they have no real, competitors in the game.
Exactly. Ain't nobody getting, Kick anybody? Does anybody remember Kick?
It's not much that it just feels like we need a third party that isn't fucking crazy. Looks at both U.S. political parties and Rage Red Hot. But, also, do vote. Don't be scared to go out to vote. Please vote early, vote in every election you can. Because the thing they are anticipating you on more is enforcing the rules they're trying to put on you without them having to do anything. Never go down without swinging. I wish I didn't remember that most kick streamers were unhinged. Does not stop kids from making their own accounts. Yeah, it's kids are gonna find a way around it. I knew many people in high school growing up that like would bring in programs with their on USBs to bypass certain school blocks. And let me say this as someone who has been on the internet for a while and was, born around the time of its like early like initial birthings into the mainstream before it became centralized and very centered. The internet was never made for kids. There were places online that are third parties for kids. Yes, there were niches carved out for kids. But it also fell on the parents' responsibility to actually be a parent and make sure their kids were safe with what they did and know what they were doing. Without being like helicopter parents, but also like knowing what your kids are doing is kind of important. The guise of them using this to protect kids, whenever you hear a bill, especially nowadays with, digital safety and all that, if their reasoning is, oh, this is protect children, no the fuck it's not. They're using that as an excuse to collect as much data as they can from you as possible, that they can either then, build up on a government profile of you, and your government would have access for, which make a lot of like anonymous protesting and stuff very hard, or it can become a safety hazard for like, let's say you're gay and you live in a country where it's illegal to be gay. That would put a bullseye on you. But then also it's the fact, if they don't use that to build up a profile of you that your government can then misuse, they're going to sell that data of you to the highest bidder, which leads to you, getting, your scam emails, your scam phone calls, all that sort of good stuff is because your data has been sold by a data broker.
Yeah. And honestly, like, especially in the current situation with Twitch, because going back on that one, like, I just don't trust them. I mean, they already had a breach before, like, what was it, with the UK, and I think it was Australia? I think, yeah. One of the two. I think it was like England and Australia both already had to force IDs, and all of them got leaked, if not the grand majority of them. So I don't trust Discord to then have my data to begin with in any set of circumstances, period.
Yeah.
It's just a bad idea. Like, they have not had a good track record. I'd be a little bit more inclined to be like, okay, maybe if they had some sort of system in place that has not been hacked, but there already has been. And the fact that you could still, even then, be ID checked again and again and again, because we have AI models that will be like, hey, your behavior seems more childlike. I'm like, motherfucker, no, I'm not. And it's because AI has never been good at telling people apart, because you know what? Humans are very intricate people, and they're not very similar to each other. So it's very, very hard to distinguish sometimes. So I would find that incredibly annoying if they have to kept asking me and they keep having the same stupid data. That's even more of a risk, is they're gonna like hold it and hold it and hold it and hold it and hold it. Like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, but no, like, yeah, nah, agreed. Yeah, the fact that they've already had the leak, they're saying that, oh, this information won't be stored and it'll totally be deleted after, it won't leave your device and it'll be deleted immediately. No, the fuck it won't. Also the fact, now that it's come to light that they're going with the third-party group Persona that's run by Peter Thiel and all of his shit, which Peter Thiel is a real, actually fucking insane guy. Jay Aubrey has a great video series that he made on them, or on him and his group. We recommend.
Fair
AI
enough.
gives plausible possibility because it makes if it makes mistakes and requires you to provide more for them. Yeah, no, and it's like they'll swing it like that, like, oh, the AI, it's not our fault, it's the AI's fault, and it's like, cool, well, when you have something that's supposed to be programmed to have things that will, like, it can't be bypassed and people can still bypass it, and this is just for simple things such as them, like, talking to chatbots that are and asking them to, like, send them recipes for, like, how to make a fucking pipe bomb or end themselves. And that there's easy ways to bypass that quite literally as a child. Like, yeah, these companies that are pushing this on every product down everyone's throat really they start to lose a point of being able to claim true plausible deniability.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and also it's just like you can't solely rely on it because we've known for a very long time that with the current state of AI, maybe eventually AI will be useful enough for these sort of circumstances, but for right now and the way that we're utilizing it is just it's not up to snuff. It just isn't. I'm not saying AI as a whole is a bad idea, not at all. I'm just saying in the way that it's being implemented is horrendously bad and it's just not going to work no matter how you try to slice it. You need a human element to be a part of it for moderation purposes.
It should be a tool that is used to assist with menial tasks and
Yeah.
actually like things that can be potentially triggering on a person. Like like AI can be used to detect cancer early, which is fucking great. And also they could use it in smart ways such as moderating things so that people like human moderators aren't exposed to seeing gore and shit. Because that stuff adds on to you like mentally. But no,
Yeah.
companies are wanting to use it instead of as a tool to assist, they want to use it to cut out human ingenuity and human elements in general just to make more
Yeah.
money because they don't have to pay workers.
Yeah, they're like, we get to cheap out. We just need to pay for the service and we're done here. We wipe our hands clean. It's like, no.
And the things that they are developing AI into being, such as, with generative AI, like, it's for all the wrong reasons, it's not necessary, and it's also just garbage. Like, and it's crazy. They added AI to a neurologist tool and it's caused horrific situations, surgery. Like, yeah, yeah. Like, you can't completely erase any human element with anything like that. Like, you have to have a
Yeah.
person back there. It can speedline processes and make it easier, but it can't create things.
No.
Which, yes, AI art is not real art. It's just fucking putting dots together from things it was trained on that were probably scraped illegally and without consent. It can't create.
Yeah.
It's very, um, self, it's very willing to please the user. Like, it's not going to give you any pushback like
Yeah.
real people would in a conversation. It's
Exactly.
lifeless. It's lifeless. It lacks creativity. It is dull, and the things it could be used for that actually would help society, it's not being funded for that. It's being funded for quite literally the most useless things ever.
Yeah, I get
And
you.
that's the difference between and we've really gone on a lot of topics right now in an hour. This is
I know,
fucking
right?
wild. We can talk about quite literally everything. It's a people pleaser, yeah. No, it's a yes man.
Exactly, because it
And
will never ever deny you. It will never say, "Hey, hold up a minute. Let's think about this for a
yeah,
second." It'll just be like, "Sure, buddy.
it won't
Yeah, you
deny
want it
you.
on the job."
It won't challenge you, and those are things that we
Exactly.
need as people, which is why that with enough, like, even though it hasn't been a whole lot of time since generative AI has been on the rise and been advancing, there's been enough case study material to show that AI psychosis is a thing. Only there was some kind of well-known media that depicts how AI can be harmful. I know, right? That'd be so
I know.
Soggy, that'd be
Crazy,
so
right?
great. Also, hi Soggy, how are you doing?
There must
Um,
be a movie that has to be out there.
I know, right?
Truly, there must.
At least at
Oh,
least at
only a
least
man can
one
dream.
movie. At least one
Exactly.
movie. Yeah, Chappy GPT shows me big booty Latinas. No, not it. Really not. I mean, like, I have problems with her because I feel like everyone is not progressive enough in the extent that they're willing to actually like bite the bullet and put the boot on the throat for some things that do matter. But there are a lot of things that she says that are like, yeah, she's pretty right on for, pushing that out. Granted, I want all of our politicians to stop wanting to fund the militaries of other countries. Like, that'd be fucking great. I'm looking at US with the IDF budget. Because for anyone who doesn't know, fun fact, our country funds a third of the IDF's military budget.
I
Yeah. Why are we
I
doing that? I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know.
Because we're supposed to be apparently thinking about our country first, but hey, we're able to, do that and then also afford to bail out the president of Argentina that rug pulled his entire country with a crypto scheme. I mean, he got rug pulled too. Oh yes, the president of Argentina. Fun fact: President of Argentina told he told people they should start investing in this one coin. And wow, to the surprise of no one, it was a fucking scam. He and everyone that invested in it got rug pulled, and we paid out $20 billion to them. I don't trust her at all. Is all until proven otherwise. AOC is just as untrustworthy. I will disagree on that. Just on the like, yes, I understand. Like, you know, we've hit a point in life where we want our politicians. Oh hey, getting raided.
Hey. Thank you, Izzy, for the raids. Anybody here? Hello, everybody. My name is Ryker. I'm just after what was from the bottom. Just things. How you guys doing? What are you guys up to? I am a variety sharer. I mainly do Nintendo games, JRPGs, a little bit of everything. What have you guys been up to? That is why I have the intro.
That's why you have the intro, and you didn't.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me. I got you with the chair chat.
That be a Wii menu. Yes, it is. What's up, Fiery?
We love
What's up, Shy?
Wii menus.
And then it's all just real. Absolutely. You have no idea. I've missed this. We're so. I know there's supposed to be a Paper Mario stream.
You know what? It's fine with us just sitting here and talking about various things.
Yeah, what's up, Duran? Oh my god, it's been forever. How you been?
Also, night, Stevie.
Back to you, Koko.
Back to you, Koko. Yeah, no, like, I know we want politicians who will absolutely serve the better issue of what the people want 100% of the time, but also I could not, in good faith, compare AOC to the actual harm that Elon Musk has caused. Like, yes, I don't like that she's not willing to put pressure on Israel and to stop the US's funding of the IDF. I don't like that at all. But at the same time, she also hasn't brought about a fucking overglorified group of people that cut a bunch of jobs that we literally saw play out of what we saw happen to Twitter, but with our government. Shit was crazy. You can pay $20 billion for a Bitcoin scam bailout. Exactly. What is this about our country? About keeping our country's well interest first, when we can't even afford healthcare for everybody on the base minimum of things. And healthcare is a whole other fucking field we can get into. Like, that shit is. That's so much, like, level, like, so many facets at so many levels, it's not even funny. Right? But yeah, shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm. See, I think my favorite thing about this whole conversation has been, mind you, this started off with me being like, hey, did you ever get a job in the end? To this. And I love this. I love that aspect.
Domino effect. You ask Koko about her job pursuit, and it turns into an entire economic political rant. We technically pay
quite
more
literally.
than
I didn't start this. I just asked a very simple question.
Yes. No. Yes. Rosa is right. Yes, we do pay more taxes than those in the EU, and there's no reason we couldn't. And it'd be one thing if those taxes went all to public services that actually were provided back for the, public. They don't. They fucking don't. And that's like mind-boggling at this point. Also, hi Pats, how are you?
Yo, what's up, Pats? How's it going?
Sorry, I had to drink some water.
No, you're
I guess this fucking 3 a.m. rant came about because it's been a while since I've gotten to yap with you, with the chats.
That's true.
Like, yeah, no, I gotta get these thoughts out.
I have feelings.
Gotta get these thoughts. I have feelings, and they must be felt. But also at the good time, this is why we have our rights, with the First Amendment, even if, current admin don't want to acknowledge our First and Fourth Amendment rights. But that's okay. But that's the importance of speaking out, because there's people that don't know about what's going on. And there's also people that, they're like, oh, they're going into silence. Now, you gotta keep talking. Even if you can't get out there and protest, you gotta at least keep conversations going with people who may not know, with people who may disagree with you, so on and so forth. I've just seen too many people, whether her or Elon, with power, they'll abuse it. To be fair, you. It's not one-to-one comparison between. Yeah, no, it's definitely not a one-to-one comparison, and you never truly know what a person in power will do until they get there.
Exactly.
Which is very sad because in this ties into another thing that we could talk about. With you also have the most ridiculous tip culture. They don't. Yes, exactly. They want you to be able to have the American dream and so on and so forth, and be able to do this all on one wage. But then they're not willing to make that wage a living wage. With how taxes currently are in inflation, someone did the math that to keep up with the amount of like how much the dollar was worth like in the 80s or so, when like minimum wage was like $3 an hour and you could actually, it meant more even if you weren't making as much. Minimum wage had to be like $60 nowadays. Keep up.
How many? I'm sorry. How much?
To keep up with the current rate of inflation, the minimum and the amount that the dollar has decreased, minimum wage would have to be $60 an hour.
Holy, that
and
is
even
wicked.
then, that would probably still not be enough. It would need to be 66 specifically. Thank you, Rosa. Yes.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say like, because I'm trying to remember for how long since we haven't kept up with inflation when it comes to the minimum wage. I think it's been like over 3 decades, 2 decades, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I just realized I
remember.
haven't told you the big news yet. Oh, what's the big news, Pat?
Hey, yo,
throw it in with our like borderline psychotic rantings, and we'll we'll fit it in. Don't worry. But yeah, no. So along with minimum wage and shit like that, another thing that yeah, you never know, like with the whole thing of like, you know, never knowing when someone will like how they'll treat power. Things were a lot different when positions of political influence were not something that you could go in and become a millionaire off of. When it was like a civil president, for example, where you just kind of go in there, you do the job for the time that you're supposed to do it, which is like a year or so, and then you get out. Politics and positions in government have hit a disgusting point. This people on both sides are guilty of it, so never let anybody tell you that, you know, like, oh, it's the liberal agenda. No, they all benefit from this. It's also like the same reason why, you know, files weren't ever like, there's too many people in there that want to keep things secret.
Oh, hey, Divine.
Both sides suck, yes, but also at the same time, you can't let that give up hope, because that's why you gotta look at the things and be like, yeah, you know, there's definitely like one side at this point was like not as bad, and fucking yeah. You mostly should have been a teacher. Yeah, maybe, but then that means I would have had to gone to school for another degree.
Well, that, and also it's just like, even then, trying to be a teacher nowadays is pretty difficult.
Oh yeah, because you've got. Oh, that's another thing we can talk about. Oh,
like,
God.
Specifically if you're talking public schools. If you're talking private, you actually do get paid pretty decently, so it's like, that's fine. But like, the moment you go into like any sort of public district, you are in for a world of just hell.
There's bad, and then there's the side bringing back the Gestapo. Bring back the guillotine, exactly. Like, the reaction some people have been having to the shit coming out from the, you know, Epstein files, we are not mad enough. And people have been guillotined for less than what we've seen. That shit's crazy.
I just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
It's like, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Come on, just get a little closer to the guillotine. We just want to have a conversation. Come on now.
People have been beaten up for less.
Oh my God.
Shit's crazy.
My body hurt. Why did you exercise?
Did you, like, work
too much,
out or
is it
something?
just, like, you didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I was about to say that is always a reason for your body to hurt. But yeah, no, like, being able to make money off of being a politician of any position of government's really fucked. Oh, I get you, girl. I get you, Mitty. I got you.
Okay.
We told you the rest of the night. Yeah.
Understandable. Wish you all the best. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah. But no, with teaching, like, at least on the private side, like, there's issues on public side, or private side, because there are some very scummy things that private schools can get away with. And the whole thing with school choice really fucks up with how funding can be accessed to public schools. But anyway, with public school teaching, there's a lot of different things that, you know, cause a lot of problems, such as you're very heavy on funding the state. which means you B, have to follow a very specific itinerary, which is why a lot of things get crammed into a year's worth of education, and you might not be able to cover topics as, much as you would like to, and the quality that you would like to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, to the quality that you would maybe necessarily want to do.
Yeah.
Because of just how much you have to.
Yeah, and then you're underpaid, overworked. You have to deal with, many children. You have to deal with their parents, because of course the parents never want to blame anything on themselves, or that potentially their child needs some like additional help, and they don't want to like recognize that. So it's always the teacher's fault. I get it. There are some awful teachers. There are some teachers that should not be teachers. There are some doctors that should not be doctors. Prime example, the one Ohio plastic surgeon lady who was live streaming her stuff on TikTok and making TikTok content out of, surgeries and, reading chat while performing surgeries live. Shit's crazy. They stopped talking, or they stopped teaching about the Nazis in school. Yeah, there's definitely some schools that have stopped talking about that, and that's when you stop learning history. It's doomed to repeat itself. Never stop. Like, that's also, like, they pick and choose things, too. Which I never get.
When did we get on the topics of politics? To be honest, Mitty, this was a while back. This was.
It started with talking about the job market, and it just
quite literally. I just asked like Koko because I know I was like, hey, what's up? Like, I know you've been looking for a job. How's that been going? I just walked in like this.
Well, for the context of anyone just walking into this, it is 3:30 in the morning on my side, and we're just kind of sitting here waiting for the Z-Quil to kick in, and it just kind of got onto a topic, and then Ryker and I added into it, because then we also had to talk about the Discord stuff, too, and it's, like, all this stuff ties in together, much like with all the science fields tying in together at one point. Everything that's currently going on, unfortunately, all ties back to each other, and it's very depressing. But anyway, so public schools need state funding. They're overworked, underpaid, and that's why a lot of schools you've seen with like things of being very like willing to risk legal trouble, such as fudging test score numbers, because those test score numbers are what get them the money from the state. Why the states can't just give them money without having to stress them out, I don't fucking know. Also, leaving things back to the state and not having an actual federal, so 1 hour of talk of politics, economies, yeah, sure, probably.
Give or take.
But
maybe a little less than that. I think like 45 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes, I'd say. Yeah, like, we used to have a Department of Education that was on the federal level, and yes, we also acknowledge the separation of, state and federal powers, which both of them have their spheres of influence. One's not necessarily more powerful than the other, but the federal Department of Education set standards that states were supposed to follow, because if you didn't know, fun fact, not all states teach education equally. Big shocker, I know. There's places like Oklahoma that rank 50th in education. But then they want to get so mad.
Country?
Yes, Oklahoma was ranked 50th.
That's insane.
And they had the audacity to try to say that, I'm out of the USA. So yeah, you don't have to worry about this. This applies only to the US, folks, unfortunately. Everyone else outside the US, enjoy your quality public education and free healthcare for the rest of us, since we can't. But yeah, those are the people that really wanted to make the big stink about what was being taught in public schools, and that, we should abolish a federal Department of Education and leave it back to the states. Obviously, that's not a fucking good idea, because Oklahoma over there talking a lot of mad shit when their test scores are showing that they can barely read at a 6th grade level. Like, are we winning yet? Are we winning yet, folks?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is bombing the quality of education for the next generation really owning people now? Oh, yeah, the news. Okay, yeah, this is also another thing. Pats was telling us. I was waiting for him to type it.
Yeah, go.
Find it. So in the whole excitement of the 5 years on Twitch thing, I didn't realize until recently, but I've officially been making rounds for half a decade on Twitch.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's holy shit.
Honestly, respect for being able to keep up for half a decade, man. I don't think I could have. Well, actually, no, I have been. because I think for Twitch, I've almost more than a half a decade actually, almost starting to like get closer to a decade because I think I started around 2020.
Next year will be
Uh,
if I'm still like streaming even a little bit, it'll be my 10 years on Twitch. That's funny.
Damn.
I know.
I was here when it was Justin.tv.
Yeah, I know. I had an account on it when it was Justin.tv, like in the early days. And when
Wait,
you
really?
like had the ability to live stream on it, yeah. I had an older channel.
What does Pat mean by making the rounds though? Oh, like as in like going around talking to people, hanging out with people on chats and streams and stuff like that. That's what he means by
Yes.
making the rounds.
Yes.
Pat has been here since, I'm trying to think actually. 5 years?
Yeah,
I
since
think
we
actually,
started streaming together. I met
so
Pat's
4 years.
the same time, I streamed with you. That's how I met Pat's. Yeah, I'm not the only sub here. Brother, I'm brother non-binary. Parentheses non-binary. I'm 30. You ain't gotta ever worry about not being old here.
I'm the young one. I'm the youthful.
Which is funny because even though I am I will admit though, I'm not so full-time employed that I know absolutely everything that goes on, because there's been things happening recently internet drama-wise that I have to actually be told what they are. Like, I don't understand that. So, props to me on that. I feel great. It gives me content to watch on YouTube because it's like, cool, I know like the one relationship that like was so super iconic that ended publicly, and like it was like just a lot of shit going on. Like, I didn't know who these people were. I'm like, and then I saw Mujin like making a video on it. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
Wait, what Twitter thing?
No, it was like it was a very public online content creator couple that broke up, and I believe
the one that was like 6 years in that one.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck either of those two are.
Oh,
but
yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking
so
about.
I'm not chronically online. Post a picture here, the reaction image of the hands like lifting up in the sunset, breaking the chains.
Yeah.
I'm not terminally online, but I also do know, unfortunately, a lot of terminally online things that make me wonder life.
Also, I'm
funny. Last name him. You're good when it comes to pronouns. I'm a dude. Fair. We try to be gender neutral here on the Buttery Koko streams. I was like, hold on, watching Twitch.
We were talking about like specifically the.
Oh yeah, the homeschooling. No, Rosa made a comment. Yeah, if I have home kids, I'm homeschooling. Yeah, which homeschooling has its pros. It also has its cons. Your kids will be super advanced in a lot of things like, readings and mathematics, but a lot of things like sciences and social skills, depending on how people teach or how you decide to teach it and the things you go with, can affect them. And then homeschooling also has a general problem that a lot of people that have been like pulling their kids out recently and unschooling them, quote unquote, I can just group them in the people that just don't believe in vaccines or science. I think is the best way to put that. You're going to all the museums and science places, just don't take them to the Creation Museum. That shit is so fuck.
I love museums and science places. They fun.
I think I want to listen to the Wii Shop channel music while let's talk. Yo, Ryker, can you pull up the Wii Shop channel and with a song, or just hang on to it, or will it not? Or no, actually, would it give you that error of like this doesn't work anymore?
Is my Wii U connected? Let's find out together. Because I know when it's connected online, it does connect, but I also am a little nervous because it does have info of mine. I'm like, I don't remember if it no, it doesn't show everything immediately, but I don't remember if I plugged this into my my Wi-Fi. We're gonna find out together. No, it's there. There it is.
No, we have the music though. That's all that matters.
God, closes 2019. Fuck, I forgot about the. Oh my! I feel old.
It's been almost 10 years since the Wii Shop has been closed.
Yeah, it's getting close. Cause I remember this too. I was like so saddened by the fact that they were closing it, and I remember trying to get a ton of things. It was such a complicated system because this was during the era where they're like, "Hey, let's be antiquated, and we're gonna have freaking stupid like point systems." Because both Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo all did this. I don't know why. And then they all switched back to just having regular money. But the Wii still kept the point system and was the only one who kept it. So I had to like use my credit card to then buy things with it, and it was so backwards. It was so annoying.
Yes.
And they weren't exact numbers sometimes too, because they'd be like, oh, 100 points is like $1. So sometimes it'd be like, oh, $8, but you can't add $8. You can't be like, I would like to add this amount of points. No. You have to do it in increments of 5, 10, 5, it was like 5, 10, 20, and then 100, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. And I was like, that is so stupid. So I just have random extra points just kicking around on my console for no reason. But I think I lost.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, no. Writing for this article on Fox America. Yeah, that's because RFK Jr. and the worm in his brain, even though I'm not... Honestly, I feel bad for the worm in his brain. There's nothing there to eat. Yeah, was telling people, like, oh, yeah, you don't have to get your kids vaccinated. And he was changing laws so that you didn't have to, like, you know, get your kids vaccinated for certain things before they had to go to school, which was a standard, by the Federal Department of Education. Yeah, so it's fucking surprise to nobody when you start telling a bunch of people who were already at the, like, itching at the chomping at the bit to just, like, own it to the government, and which is also very funny because they're like, oh, don't tread on me, but then also when big bad government, you know, tells them to roll over like a dog for belly rubs, they suck that leather so hard down their throat. It's not even funny at this point.
Jesus.
But yeah, when you still, like, when these people that are, like, just itching at the bit, just don't get their kids vaccinated, it's really not surprising that diseases that were, controlled and on the verge of not existing pop back up. The fact that we have a measles outbreak right now is fucking bonkers.
Wait, actually?
Yes, in Texas, they're experiencing a measles outbreak.
What the fuck?
Which also, it's why it's important to check with WHO as well, but a lot of people have reactions to medications. Yes, it's the same with vaccines. And the COVID vaccine was a lot more different than vaccines typically are in the past. Normally they're made out of, you know, live and or dead cells from a disease. The COVID vaccine had to be produced a lot more quickly, and was composed of mRNA, which... what we didn't really have, like, I mean, there's some that are mRNA vaccines, but at the same time, there wasn't enough time to study current side effects. But at the same time, if they didn't release a vaccine for it, I really truly believe, and the evidence does show, that COVID deaths would have been way worse than they were. Because especially it didn't help that a lot of people were trying to write it off like it was a common flu. No, the fuck it's not. They are two different families of diseases. Whenever I go online, I hear Civil War songs in the back of my head, so I try to keep away from it. That's fair.
Damn.
Yeah, also tuberculosis, too. Yeah, tuberculosis is on the rise again. Fucking surprise.
Wait, wow.
Yup.
That's crazy.
Yo, Mitty, good call for having this song on. Honestly, it does.
Yeah, honestly,
it does help to, like, talk about a lot of things. They came out and said it doesn't work, but how they said it did work. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have tested a bit more, but was always my argument. Yeah, but the thing is, we didn't necessarily have the time to test the vaccines like we would normally with other things. COVID was on an extreme rise. It was already showing signs of changing, like, and people were already dying, like, very quickly with it. So, like, it was a bit of a stuck in between a rock and a hard place, but at the same time, I still will stand by the vaccine. It's unfortunate, though, that a lot of people that had potential side effects with it, we didn't get a chance to study that right off the bat. If we had the time for it, it would have been nice. It also wasn't helping that not all countries, I'm just gonna, like, you know, point them out, US, at least tell people the side effects. Well, see, here's the thing, though. If they don't have enough time to test it for side effects, they can't necessarily tell people about side effects. They can give general warnings, and that's what they did, but, you know, they weren't for sure 100% on side effects, and they didn't just want to start, you know, filling people out with that. But no, deaths were on the rise, and it didn't help that we have countries like the US that a lot of the population, instead of just, you know, doing what was necessary for trying to prevent the spread of others, such as limiting times that you go outside, wearing a fucking mask, you know, calling in sick, yeah, no, that helped to continue the spread of it and make things way worse and help with giving the virus a chance to mutate even further. Which is why when, you know, we see it in comparison of countries like Japan, where they have a very big, all for one for all, and like mentality of like the better, of like the greater good. Yeah, they were able to stop quarantining way earlier than us. And they had.
I was also gonna say, didn't they also have like a way bigger mask culture in general, where it's like if you're sick, you typically do wear a mask to begin with?
Yes, they like had masking culture. It was very common in Asian countries, but also the policy of like, yeah, if you are sick, you do things to not get other people sick. There were so many people that were out here saying, "Oh, but my rights," you know, and you know, not wearing a fucking mask when you know it could have helped to prevent it to those who were you know, a bit more immunocompromised, which is why we had people that were going out to parties like fucking idiots and getting it, and then their grandmothers would die as a result. Like, brother! Hey, brother!
Hey, yo, what's up, bro? How's it going?
Yeah, also, if we had a proper sick time policy, yeah, that would have been real great. But also, I wouldn't hold my breath for that. But I also just wish that people would stop, like, being so... has anyone else noticed how COVIDism is talked about? It's still talked about. It's just... mainstream media doesn't talk about it because it's not going to get as many views. It's still very much being talked about and researched. In fact, we're on... I'm trying to remember what strain we're on right now. It was something recent. Also, Luke. Yeah! I forget that I can't zoom in anymore right now. That plugin's broken.
Hey.
I gotta fix it. Yeah, I've been waiting to tell you guys all about this because I've said it before. In a lot of ways, meeting you two was the important early step of my Twitch journey. Oh, yeah.
Aw, well,
he sent a message earlier saying...
I mean, that's awesome to think about, like, you know, that you've been here and that we have helped you through and finding other awesome peeps in this community.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have moments like, how did I end up here? Moments and try to figure out, well, it's been half a decade was a big one. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yeah, also we got, taken off the CDC's watch list and we left the World Health Organization. So that's also another reason why us in the US aren't hearing about it a whole lot, because it's not actively being reported on. Today's Super Fan Mario, but why are you using Wii Shop music? Because we're talking in the podcast style, and Mitty suggested we put on the Wii Shop channel music. And it's very nice. It's very nice background music. Which also,
that's good. I like
very ironic that the second the US pulls out of the World Health Organization, a lot of cancers are starting to be cured. I just hated how censor happy YouTube and social media got at the time, but that's me. I mean, yeah, there's always, like, reasons to have gripes with things like that, but it's also, like, I understand why they were getting a little censory with COVID-19 information, given the fact that you had people out here saying, yeah, you can drink bleach to get rid of it, or take horse vitamin. The fucking ketamine.
What?
Like, yeah, that was, like, one of the things that, which our current felon in office was saying that, like, oh yeah, drinking bleach will do this, and then I think Joe Rogan was, like, one that was pushing fucking, like, horse dewormer or something, that it got to the point that a lot of places that sell that for horses are like, yeah, no, you can't cure COVID-19 if you take this, brother. Like, we're not going to sell it to you for that.
That's not how we operate here.
Horse antibiotics, yeah. No, I get why they were very, very sensitive about wanting to share things like that. You couldn't even mention it unless YouTube smacked you. Well, YouTube's had this problem also for a while. It wasn't just a COVID-related thing. YouTube has been no secret to how advertiser-friendly they want everyone to be. And this is something that's been going on for a while, which is another thing that YouTube, like, won't address because there's not a competitor to them. They're not going to fix the problem of that or, like, anything else going on with their platform just because they know that they are the sole giant at the end of the day. There was someone in my old place who ate Tide Pods to get rid of COVID. Yeah, which also,
what?
Those are probably the same that person at your old place was also probably one of the same people that that made fun of people who did the Tide Pod challenge, which know.
Huh? I don't even. What? Why? What? I don't.
The same reason that people hoarded toilet paper, Ryker. Are you really surprised?
Okay, but I feel like with the hoarding toilet paper thing, it's because people wanted to have good shits. To a certain extent, I'm like, okay, but where's the logic here with the Tide Pods? Like, I genuinely want to understand this, to come to some level of understanding, because I'm like, how do you go from, here's some detergent from my clothes to it's gonna fix me from illness? Like, I don't see the overlap here.
Oh my god, yeah, Elsa Gate. That's all I'm. Oh yeah, no, because Elsa Gate was the original start of the Adpocalypse, but then there was the Adpocalypse 2 that happened after that.
There's so many Adpocalypse at this point.
Yeah, we're on like what? Is this like the third impact at this point? They probably ate crayons too. Okay, at least crayons you could like kind of justify with a pica eating disorder. Like Tide Pods we can't, unfortunately. Though I also do understand, I do want the forbidden fruit snack. I want the forbidden gusher. I want to drink lava.
Same. You know what? I'm with you there. Lava looks goddamn delicious. I know I'm never gonna eat it because it would destroy me as a human being. But listen, it looks so damn good. You can't tell me if you look at that, you're not thinking, mighty tasty right there. I want just a snack on that.
And crayons are non-toxic. You are right. Which, I mean, like, takes away some of the fun, but, you know. Neon Genesis YouTube Yellian. Yeah, that's literally what the advertisement market on YouTube is.
Truly.
And it's crazy. I mean, they have walked back some things. You are allowed to say a fuck word within the first 30 seconds and not be immediately demonetized. That's great, but they also will limit the amount of fucks you can say in a video now.
Oh, how many fucks can you say? Is there?
I don't know. I don't know how many fucks you're allowed to say in a YouTube video, Ryker. I don't have channel monetization. I would never know.
Damn. Get in the Ryker bed. I'm going in my mecha suit.
Yeah, also, Mitty, if you feel like hell, definitely do not start live streaming. Let me serve as your jackass reasoning. It is almost 4 a.m. I have taken Z-Quil that still hasn't kicked in. And it's led on us talking about various world topics while listening to the Me Shop channel.
I think my Wiimote died. Hold on, 1 second.
No! All the more reason I'm glad we're on the Wii Shop channel. If you heard me swear, the entire video would be moved out. Like, yeah. Also, like, and I guess this also kind of goes back to the KOSA thing and, like, the whole, like, companies trying to say, oh, protect the kids as their reasoning for, like, harvesting a bunch of data. Like, it's if your kids are on regular YouTube and you don't know what the fuck they're watching and are that worried about it, like, bro, they need to be on at least YouTube Kids. And I know that there's ways to bypass on things like that. Oh, yeah?
No. No, continue what you're saying, and I was gonna say something to Mitty, because Mitty gets on my case about this. I'm gonna say something.
Yeah?
No, go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Oh, it's just changing the batteries. Koko, I like taking funny clips and putting them on YouTube. You okay with that? I mean, I do put clips on my own, but also, like, all I ask, if you're gonna put clips or anything like that from my channel, please credit it. Because, like, I'm a very casual person. I already know that. I'm not a professional streamer. All I just ask at the end of the day, just link my channel if you're gonna fucking use my shit. YouTube Kids is bad too, though. Oh, yeah, no. It's very fun. YouTube Kids has some shit on there that should not be. Which is probably another reason why YouTube should have actual fucking people running it. But I also will give them the benefit of the doubt. Or, dare I say, the fucking, Faerun's Dagon of the fact that there's too much video for them to physically go through nowadays with people.
We were just talking about Elsa Gate, right? Ryker, like not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. But to really quickly to sidetrack. So, yes, I know you can charge batteries. Wiimotes use AA batteries. I don't have rechargeable AA batteries because I have a really bad time with them, every time I've ever bought rechargeable AA batteries, they all break on me and then no longer hold a charge. So I've just given up with rechargeable batteries for Wiimotes specifically.
What brand do you normally buy, if I may ask?
I don't remember the name of the brand. If you know a good one, let me know at this point, because I have been
Energizer.
desperate. There's
Literally
rechargeable
fucking-
energizers?
Yes, I'm staring at my rechargeable Energizer wall thing right now because my my fucking Logitech mouse, the G305, it uses AA's. So I went on Amazon and I bought one of those wall chargers. And this one is cool because it can charge AA's, and it's also got a smaller little inside one that you can charge AAA rechargeables.
Put it on your throne? I mean, I'll think about it.
What you eating,
I will-
Koko? I'm eating some Hershey nuggets. Also, Divine! Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the buttery bourgeoisie.
I'll think about it also. I feel bad whenever I put things on my throne. Can I do a fan compilation too? I took a clip of Ryker and it did pretty good. Sorry for putting a description. I need to do that. Thank you, Ryker. Koko,
Yeah, you
sorry,
can do a
I
fan
misread.
compilation. I mean, like, there's a lot of shit on the channel you can go through, which also, if you ever need more content, I upload my VODs regularly at the end of every week to the YouTube. Woo! So yeah, there's like some clips that are already on there. There's a lot of hours of content. You're allowed. I'm not going to stifle your fan creativity. I do this for the love of the game, baby.
I just like to have fun.
There was one point when I first started streaming, I wanted to do partner, but then I only really wanted it for more emote slots.
I mean, you know what? Emote slots is a good reason.
Yeah, but then also the commitment and like the minimum requirements a month to
that is
you know,
true.
keep your partnership.
Keep up with
I
it.
looked at that. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck that. Because even on my old schedule, I wasn't even like making 60 an hour or 60 streams a month.
Goddamn.
It was only like cutting it at 48.
If Coco's taking sequel, does that mean Mario's not happening?
Well, see, here's the fun thing. It hasn't kicked in yet. I also only took a half dose, so, like, it might take longer, which Mario will still happen. At the very least, we will finish the Chameleon chapter. We're on, like, section 3-3. We can make it.
I think I try to make it clips people wouldn't see, like funny moments people wouldn't see from the main channel. You know what? And I appreciate that.
We
I
love
mean,
that kind of clipping.
That is true. I was gonna say, actually, when it comes to funny with my clip, I laughed because I was like, oh, that's hilarious. I'm getting Mario Galaxy stuff because I've been playing Mario Galaxy, teehee. And then I looked at it for a second. I'm like, that looks like my border. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, that looks awful
Is that
familiar.
me? And yeah, exactly. That seems awfully familiar. Hold on a minute. Clicks on video. Wait a minute, that's me. What? And then I had to look at the name. I was like, oh, it's funny. What the heck?
Yeah, no, I think like non-regular main channel like clips are pretty great because I think there's some non-main moments with live streamers that happen that are really funny, and it's a shame that they're not put into main channel compilations.
True.
Also, did I see someone said, did I see 5 squats for Ryker? Is that an exercise redeem, Ryker?
Yes, I do. I've had it. You've known this I've had this for a while. Also, Divine, I only have sit-ups and push-ups. You're gonna have to choose. Also, yes, Minnie, I will do Spanish. Give me a second.
Well, see, here's the thing, Ryker. I wasn't looking at your chat. I was looking at mine, so I can't see your exercise redeems unless I open up the Google Chrome tab and actually see it.
Okay, push-ups? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, anytime. Listen, I am appreciative of anyone who decides to want to post content about me. That means a lot, because it's like, you know, the fact that you'll enjoy it enough to be like, I want to do something nice for you. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Exactly.
I appreciate the hell out of that.
Exactly. Like, flippers help a lot with people, and I like seeing the creativity of people.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you guys do things that even I wouldn't think of to do. I'm like, you know what? Respect. I didn't see the value. Like, I didn't see this one, and I'm like, I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Start pushing that earth en español, por favor.
Okay, voy a hacerlo. Dame un segundo. Okay.
Which is very funny because for anyone who knows, I can fluently read Spanish and I can generally understand it, and pronunciation is very good, but I am not good at conversational Spanish. This is always a fun part of the stream where I get to just kind of use context clues to find out what Ryker says on something.
Ok. Estoy regresando a mí.
Yeah, I can assume that's stuck.
Ahora pues, ¿qué quieren hablar?
Oh, what? Were you telling me that push-ups aren't your favorite thing in the world, Ryker? I don't believe that.
No me gusta hacerlos. Me duele.
Yeah, he definitely loves them a lot, folks. Don't worry. He said yes. They are my favorite thing in the world. Yes, he did.
¿Qué locura es eso? No dije eso. No,
he
no, no,
loves
no, 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 no.
push-ups. Sí.
En otro idioma siempre me están burlando de mí. No puedo creer esto.
Don't you fucking take that tone with me. Call Pepe. He needs.
¿Dónde está Pepe? Ayuda. Voy a ayudar a Pepe.
To be honest, I hate push-ups too. I mean, same. I hate push-ups but I hate running the most. But that's mainly just because in marching band it was a punishment.
No, me gusta correr más. No me besé mi brazo. ¿Qué? ¿Cuándo? ¿De dónde? No, estaba haciendo un sonido de un carro.
Ryker may have an ego, but he is not that full of himself. He was just making car noises.
Exacto. Koko me entiende.
Koko, why you do this to my brother? I didn't do anything to him. I wasn't the one that redeemed the Spanish regime. I just enforce what his chat wants. I make their needs known, and I am the voice, and sometimes we don't see chat. But I got you, chat. I know what you want. Just like how you want to go on Riker's wish list on Throne, _Throne on his side of the chat.
No.
Yes, and you want to add things such as the Energizer rechargeable AA AAA dock.
No, por favor.
And you also want to start funding for him to have to wear another haha funny silly femboy outfit.
No.
We saw the main outfit.
No. Hice una vez esa cosa y nunca voy a hacerlo otra vez. Estoy terminado de eso. Me olvidé de esa situación, de esa época de Ryker. Ya estuvo. Sí, siempre estaba ahí. Porque quiero hablar un poco más de español, porque siempre me gusta hablar español. No sé, hasta...
If there's a word you don't know, like its exact thing for
No.
in Spanish, you're allowed to say it in English. I will give that.
Pobre Ryker. Mi español no es tan bueno. No, está bien.
Okay, you're having too much fun being a translator. Yes. Just I love being a little shit, and I love encouraging Riker's chat to just rebel.
Amigo. Yeah. Quiere ser un dictador en mi stream. No puedo creer esto.
You are not a victim in your own stream. Don't you sit there and lie.
No estoy ese un... eso no es lo que dije. Ay.
Riker's out here acting like he's so targeted in his stream, and he knows no peace.
Eso no es lo que dije.
He knows no peace, no love. He's starting to sound like my cats when they go cry in the hallway. I hear the grizzly got you. No, I just I am just the person where if I see the chat, sorry that was kind of long. I will read that in a sec, Pats, since I don't think Ryker can read it fully in Spanish, and that's okay. But no, I just see when Riker's chat has gasoline out, I provide them with the pack of matches.
No necesitas hacer eso. Puedes estar en otro lado diciendo nada, solo viéndolo, pero no, necesitas hacer un parte de esta situación. Diciendo, van. Hazlo.
You are right. Most of the time, they actually don't need my encouragement. And then other times, I just do it myself because it is funny. You're right. Let's see. Oh, something I don't think I've ever said before, but I never set out to be, as a friend of me, a VTuber supporter. I mean, I thought VTubers were cool and all, but I wasn't exactly a fan of them. or anything. And then I met both of you, and that all changed. And this part I may actually have said before, but I wanted to credit my interest in the involvement of the VTuber community to meeting and becoming friends with you guys. Aww. I appreciate it, especially since Ryker and I aren't the typical VTubers in our selective categories, because like a lot of, and I get it why some people do, because like, you know, we love a good what's the term for like the character and like the characters in wrestling begins with a K.
What?
Like with like how they have like, you know, like the character that they put on is different from like who they are. It begins with a K.
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blanking on that. A lot of VTubers, kayfabe, yes, thank you, Midge.
Yeah,
kayfabe.
Oh my god, it's
a
Midge.
lot of VTubers are like that, and like I get it.
Oh my god, it's Emmy. What's up, Emmy?
Hi, Emmy.
Damn,
like,
even Midge is not surviving here. Damn, Emmy.
Yeah, the online
persona. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I get that they want to play a character, and that's definitely fine. You're allowed to do that. Then there's like also people that do like the boyfriend-girlfriend experiences, which I personally can't get behind, because that creates a very parasocial audience that will turn on you at the drop of a hat, because we've seen how people abuse that kind of relationship with an audience, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Shit gets weird.
That's absolutely true. Exactly. I think that's why with the way that I like to commit my community, I like to be a clown to myself. I like to bring in a very specific energy of like, hey, everybody, we can come in and have a conversation. We can shoot the shot. And I can also be funny to myself and you know, be a little self-deprecating, but just for the sake of the joke. Never actually in a like a negative way.
Yeah. And like my VTuber is literally a persona I had used. Koko, what's your feeling on Otome games? I love Otome games. Some are better than others, but I love a dating sim.
You're speaking to the right person, because you see, Mitty is also an Otome lover. I am not. I tried. I sat through it, and I was bored to tears.
It really depends on the game that you're going for, because there's some that are really good, some that aren't. And then it's even worse if you're looking for something that's like more made under the female gaze. Not the gays, even though we love our lesbians. We support them in this household. But the GAZE. Because dating sims are very different depending on whose gaze they are made under. This is now turned in from, we've gone from job markets to political socio-economic stats to now Otome games. We love it.
It wasn't the right choice, Ryker. Well, I will be fine. I'll give it another chance. But to me, the thing is, and I think this has been always my contention with Otome games and dating games as a whole. To me, I love a good visual novel, but to me, the intrigue is usually cannot be the romance. Like, to me, romance is always a side thing that I would like. Like, hey, here's this mystery story that like it dives into the deeper psychological aspects of killers and all that sort of stuff. That to me I find interest, because then you do look at the sense of discovery, the sense of wonder, the sense of like building up to something. But to me, romance I've never found all that interesting. I'm just like very like, oh, that's cool.
And that's very fair. I understand. Romance is never what's. You don't have to explain, Koko. We all know what you mean. Trust me, man, on extra guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, man. Wait, may I ask what dating sim you started off with?
I don't know. I don't remember the name. I think Mitty would know the name of
Mitty,
it.
what game did he start off with? Because if y'all started him on the one that actually almost tanked the Otome dating sim genre, first off, that's very hilarious.
Him in the Flower Bloom. That was the name of the...
Him in the Flower Bloom. I don't think that one.
No, okay. Here's the thing. No. I'm not saying I don't want romance. I'm saying it cannot be the primary part of the gameplay. Because to me, a game, I want to escape from it. Specifically in the sense I want to be in a role that's super crazy, fun, exciting, eccentric. This world that like has so much meaning and depth to it. But with Otome games, the main focus is you're very grounded in reality. You're very grounded in a scenario of like, hey, you meet with someone and then you slowly just build up this propinquity with them. And then over time, you then fall in love with them. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But like, what about the world around you? What about like what my character does to impact this grander narrative? What can I do to like have a more sense of agency than just, hey, I'm coming back to this point and then we're going to go back and talk more and get even more deeper with this person?
Yes, which I guess this is where it kind of comes in with a disconnect, because not all Otome games are made equal, as I said. And that's not even just for the gaze of like the audience that is supposed to be like here viewing it. There's also the ability of being able to put yourself in the shoes of the protagonist, because most of them are made under that basis, or at least that's the original premise of dating sims. Be able to put yourself in as the protagonist. But at the same time, what I personally think is a really good dating sim is if you can observe it as a third person. And that the protagonist of the game isn't necessarily you. If an Otome game can thrive well with having us not even be in the story, it's us ourselves, the player, I think it's honestly probably a well-written Otome game. Such as, okay, this one's a joke. This one's more of a joke game, but its writing is very well done, especially in the Bad Birdie DLC. Hot Tofu Boyfriend. It is a game.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
Is it the bird one?
It's the bird dating one. Yes, where they have human
That's
forms
funny.
and they are, I believe, human-sized birds.
Hilarious. Because you can take it as a joke, and I think that's the thing. I love it when it's a joke.
That's
actually
the
trying
thing,
to take itself
though.
Seriously.
That's the thing, though. Hot Tofu Boyfriend starts off as a joke, and then you go into the routes, and especially some for certain characters, the writing will have you crying over a fucking fictional bird. And then the Bad Birdie DLC. Oh my gosh, like the story, like because you gotta play all the other routes first, get their endings, and then the DLC unlocks, and it's that addition that is just like, holy fucking Santa Claus shit, what is happening with this story? And then there's also Holiday Star, which is the the Christmas add-on, which is a little very silly, but it's a nice cute little like breath of fresh air, because like it has like, oh, this holiday story plot, and then you actually get to go with your birdie to a shrine for New Year's, but they're not actually as a bird, it's as their human CGs. And it's just really nice. Also, I want to see the funny.
Yeah. Well, no, because Funny had said that, have I ever heard of the game Soccer Wars? I have, actually. Fun fact. No, wait, hold on. I can show you this. Hold on.
Do we want to swap over to Soccer Wars?
No. It's fine. We'll still do Paper Mario. It's fine. I just want to show. I actually do know this game because I actually found it on the Wii. They have one game that's available in the US, and that was the America one set in, like, what was it, New York? Fictional New York?
Fictional live action New York City.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, right there. Sakura Wars, So Long My Love. This is true. I wanted to do that one. This is fact. This is actually truthful.
I'm gonna say something that's not controversial at all, but also like, yeah, we should be allowed to date Phenomena Man in Dispatch. I'm just saying it. Oh yeah, Ryker's mic does that thing sometimes, since like with how he streams stuff to his computer and through it, a lot of audio cords, physical and otherwise, get tangled up.
Yeah, they get a little finicky. No, I get you, buddy. Don't worry about it. It's just because like I wanted to make sure that you were heard. It's just I saw it and I was like, I know what you're talking about. I have this. I bought this ages ago, and I've been so meaning to play it. I so desperately have wanted to, but like I just had no ability to do so, because I like the idea, because someone was telling me it's like, oh, it's like Fire Emblem, but like with mechas in a very specific like era of the world. I think it was 1930s or 40s. I think it's that.
Otome games means games targeted for women, which is why Sakura Wars is for a guy who wants hot girls. Untrue. That is the difference between an Otome versus a dating sim. Otome has more of a female audience in mind, which, there's been a lot of controversy with some things. Mitty, if you've played the game Love in Deep Space or follow the community at all, you probably already know what I'm talking about. There is a huge homophobia problem in there. And it all spawned from the fact that there was ads for the love interest being advertised on gay websites, and people started immediately freaking out that they were going to make a male MC and stuff, which, like, at this point, I don't care. Like, I know Otomes have a specific definition, and I also understand that it's nice to be able to have a genre of games that is specifically targeted at us. But even making a gender neutral MC would still be way more kind on Otome's side than dating sims had been for women for the history of dating sims existing, because there's so many games up until this point. If you were a woman and you wanted to play a dating sim, you had to play a man, and not everyone likes playing fucking insert hentai protagonist 69 420 blazing.
Yes. Also, you talk about this. I forgot we had you brought this up to me and we didn't talk about it yet, which was Tomodachi Life.
Oh yes! And another thing we can go to, Soccer Wars is not Otome. I stand by the stance. Yes, Otome games are targeted to a female audience. Dating sims are male audience and or general. Yes, by definition, because Otome has like a certain meaning for it. But now people were just getting fucking pissed that and over nothing that was even like concerned. Or not concerned, not like even concrete. And they were out here just being homophobic for no fucking reason. And it's like, bro,
they're like, oh, God,
you have actual reasons to actually boycott Infold, which also it's very funny that someone made a post of how to boycott Infold. And like the first step was, don't log in if you don't have to. And it's like, you don't have to ever log into the game.
Nobody's forcing you.
No one is holding a gun to your head saying you gotta log in and do your fucking Love and Deep Space dailies right now. Right fucking now.
You better pay us money, fucker.
This is coming from someone who played the game like pre-registration and when it came out, but Infold has just done a lot of really scummy fucking practices that don't relate to them advertising the love interests on gay websites. I could give 2 fucks less. But like, dog, people are protesting for the wrong fucking reasons. Shit's crazy. And they're still giving them money, which is wild. And Infold is the same company that made, hold on, who else did Infold make? Infinity Nikki, which we all know the problems that happened with Infinity Nikki! And people were trying to boycott that too, and they were still like, unable to grasp the concept of what a actual boycott means. Yeah. Yes, as you were saying.
No, I was just gonna read both Pat's and Funny's. I'll read Funny's first, and then I'll read Pat's. I need to keep going to episode 3. I've been conflicted when it comes to my choices. One half my brain goes invisible tomboy, and the other is like nice flying lady who's dating bootleg Omni-Man, and I'm like, you know what? Fair. Honest, you know what someone pointed out to me about Dispatch, and it hurt my soul, and I'm like, you know, they ain't too far off, and it hurts.
What?
Essentially, Dispatch is the male equivalent of what Twilight was.
Yeah, and you know, that's funny you say that because for the anniversary of Twilight, Stephanie Meyers released a version of Twilight that was written with gender swaps. And people were starting to see the appeal of it when it wasn't Edward doing it, but instead a muscular vampire mommy. They're like, yes, I want the muscular woman who's pretty and sparkles to hold me in her strong arms. It's like, people got it then. It's like, yeah, you made fun of every teenage girl because apparently, which also that's a whole fucking issue for another day of like things that are being directed towards teenage girls and like media that teenage girls like being belittled and made fun of. Because like we saw like how anyone that liked like Justin Bieber was like, you know, labeled a crazed fan, which like, yeah, some people were definitely crazy, but like also listing it as just because of the fact that they like a certain thing. Yeah, that's a whole societal conversation not everyone's ready to have, that like teen girls and some women aren't even allowed to like things without it being criticized way more heavily than men liking anything. Because it's funny that the same people that were getting on girls for going gaga for Justin Bieber are also the same men that throw their remotes through their TV screens and break them when guys don't make a goal in football.
Oh my god.
Very ironic.
Jesus Christ. Actually, that still remember the era of like, obviously because we're on the Wii, when people would not have the wrist straps or they'd snap and they go right into the TV.
Yeah, that was a great time. And that was also so funny.
It was
always
funny.
Wore my wrist strap. I was always safe.
Oh, absolutely. We always safe wrist strap here. But listen, when you did and you saw that thing fly at people's faces and or the TV, that was fun. I think my favorite one was the HSN one, where the guy just went whoop, shattered the TV. I'm like, damn, that's live too. So there ain't no way he's taking that back. I bet you he's haunted by that every day. He's like, you sick fucks. I can't live this down. It was on air, forevermore to be haunting my soul.
The 3 greatest inventions to keep you safe. 1, seatbelts. 2, condoms. 3, the Wii remote hand or wrist strap.
Exactly. Oh, don't get me started on Justin Bieber. That dude made me go, you dated Selena Gomez and you fumbled your mother. Damn. I
mean, true,
yeah,
but
Justin
at the
Bieber
same
went
time,
on.
if he didn't fumble with Selena Gomez, we wouldn't have gotten some occasional bangers like Sorry. Like, the fucking Candy Bubblegum or whatever that song was is garbage, but Sorry is unironically a certified bop. I would still listen to it.
Okay, I gotta repass this thing. Thank you, Mitty.
Yes.
Back then had no point of reference for what what a VTuber should be like or whatever. I was just like, oh, these two are cool, and I like hanging out with them. And after knowing both of you for a long time now, I can safely say I still think you two are cool, and I still enjoy hanging out with both of you. Oh, well, thanks, man. Seriously,
I'm glad
that's
you
crazy.
think
I
I'm cool.
appreciate it.
We think
Yeah, I
you're
try.
cool. And yeah,
I think it's just we both tackle content in 2 distinctly different ways.
Yes, we do. But, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I think the styles that we go for, they mesh pretty well together.
Yeah.
Like, I gesture to everything that's happened in the past 2 hours.
Oh, quite literally. We go on these conversational rants, and then there's the streams where I literally just take control, and I'm literally just screaming and yelling and ranting and going on to, like, side tangent. I mean, that's how we ended up with, like, what was it? My favorite clip from the Paper Mario streams was when I was talking about how, like, what was it? One of the characters was, like, about your something. Remember? It was, like, one of the pixels was saying something about your girth. Girth, there we go.
Oh, yeah, the girth!
And then I joked it later on. I was like, oh, man, what if, like, a dad came onto you playing this game, and it's like, son, we need to buy you a new game. You've been playing too much of this. You've been talking about girth for the past couple of hours. Like, I love doing that. That is, like, my favorite thing to do is just go on a riff tangent.
She was cute. Why would someone like her date that dumbass? I was a fan of Wizard Waverly Place when I was younger. It's why we see a lot of hot women getting cheated on by men that aren't even, like, a solid 6 out of 10. And that's because sometimes hot people can also be insecure about themselves and not know their worth.
It was the industry as a whole. It was like, it was very easy. I think it's the hard thing about, like, dating, especially, like, when you're in an industry. It's hard to get outside of said industry because you're, like, literally your life, especially for the like media industry as a whole. Yeah. It's hard to get outside of it. So you end up kind of like being pretty insular about it, and you find people in your, like, field.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough for my rambling for one night. Gotta go lurk now. Best of luck with the game. Thanks, Pats, and thank you for your rambling. I love your rambling. Just like you guys like our ramblings. It's nice.
Exactly. I loved it. It was very sweet. It was very endearing. It meant a lot to me. Thank you. Seriously.
But yeah, Tomodachi Life, living the dream. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, the game was announced, and recently we had a Nintendo Direct that was like 20, 30 minutes about just Tomodachi Life, and I watched it, and I cried and sobbed, and it was great. You can have non-binary gender me's, and then you can also, like, have them be pansexual, which was very funny because they had this one guy on there, Hilarious. He's dressed up as a jester clown, and he was pulling bitches left, right, and center. He was pulling.
Was getting everybody.
The woman, the non-binary, the older MILF teacher. Like, shit was crazy. It was great. So I like that, and I like the amount of creativity in the game. But some recent updates came up. One thing that I really am hoping that Nintendo will go back on, like how they didn't initially have online multiplayer in Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
And that's the fact. I enjoy talking with you, Koko. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with you. Don't worry, there's not been much to keep up with. The depression really stops me from doing a lot of things. Which is why I'm not streaming regularly, but hopefully, fingers crossed, once I get back on a regular schedule, even if I'm not able to find full-time employment, I want to be able to get onto a schedule again of something. Because I do enjoy streaming, and this is one thing I even talked to my mom about, because she's like, oh, are you just, like, burnt out on it or something? And like, why wouldn't you want to stream? And it's just like, the lack of a schedule, like, really fucks with you a lot. If you are someone like me that has to have a schedule for things, not having a schedule is one of the worst things to you. And I'm not even like fucking ADD or ADHD. I'm a neurotypical person. Yes, I know, Ryker. That's hard to believe. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance I'm on the spectrum, but you know, we haven't been tested for it.
Yeah, I need to get tested. I mean, you're the one who sent me the meme that's like, I think you're on the spectrum, buddy. I was like, wow, thanks.
Yes, the same African rain frog on a boat down the river that was sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
You may be on the spectrum.
I was like, damn. All right, listen, I already knew it because I'm already ADHD, and ADHD typically tends to be on the spectrum. Not always.
He's on the spectrum. What the fuck do you mean?
Like, as in, like, they're also
like,
if you're ADHD, you also have a likelihood of being autistic.
Yeah, because your brain is quite literally wired differently. They're both on the spectrum. That's why it's not like a mental disorder like my depression. Your brain is quite literally wired different, bro. You're built different, literally.
Yeah, exactly. I'm built different. I have executive dysfunction, and it fucking sucks.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, what were we saying before that? Yeah, with Tomodachi Life, unfortunately, it was recently revealed that they're not going to allow you to share Miis, kind of like how they had in Miitopia's remake, and with the original Tomodachi Life and the original Miitopia. Which, really hoping they go back on, because I think that will kill the fucking game. Because one of the best things with Tomodachi Life was being able to make all these cool Miis and share them with people on the internet.
Oh, okay. See, now I know what you mean. That I can understand a little bit more. I hope they do that. From what I heard, they also don't allow screenshots and saving, like,
oh, yeah, they're not allowing, like, any media sharing either. But no, that's what I was sent you in the video. Like, yeah, they covered the, like, they're pretty much taking any social sharing that was like what made Tomodachi Life. They're taking it out for Living the Dream, which is why I'm hoping they do a Super Mario Maker 2 and go back on it, but also like go back on it before the game's no longer supported. Before it's too late.
No, I think I agree with you with the Miis. They should allow people to play the Miis and get them from the online functionality. That I agree with. But when it comes to like specifically like screen sharing and screenshots, that one is where I was arguing more. I kind of understand why, because you're putting people, especially you can put real people in it and put them in really weird scenarios, and maybe they don't agree with it, maybe they don't stand by it, maybe it's really uncomfortable
that's
for them.
What
so
you meant. Okay, we had like misunderstandings on both sides. That's but continue.
But like that's where I was thinking my head on, and I was like, I can understand why they would want to prevent that, because again, it just leads to a lot of really messy, weird scenarios that maybe people don't want to be involved in, and it can lead to also slightly bullying, because I remember that was also kind of a problem with some of the Tomodachi Life, was that people were kind of being a little dickheads about it.
See, now you say that, and you had the misconception of what I was talking about. I had the misconception of what you were arguing for, because I thought you were talking about the ability of sharing the Miis themselves with the QR codes, because I thought you were talking about the Animal Crossing scenario, which for anyone, also, hi Vape, you're late for work. It's a Sunday.
Damn.
You gotta go to work on a Sunday? That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, Vape.
Yeah, but no, I thought you were gonna say that it was like an Animal Crossing New Leaf scenario. Not New Leaf, New Horizons scenario, which for anyone who doesn't know, the sentence that's about to come out of my mouth, I'm so sorry if this is gonna take you by shock. People were using the QR code sharing function of Animal Crossing New Horizons to quite literally sell and share hole picks.
Yeah, people were weird.
Yeah, which, like, I mean, get the bag, like, at least make them pay for it first before they get access to your, your butthole picks, but, like, come on.
Yeah, why animal, like, it's not the active issue of that being done, it's the fact that the medium it's being done, and it's like,
oh, I think that was because it was being done more like that because of just, like, because this was around the time of COVID, restrictions. Yes.
Was this for like New Horizons? I thought this was New Leaf.
I meant New Horizons. I said New Leaf, but I corrected it to New Horizons, but I might have said New Leaf again. No, this was happening in New Horizons. People were sharing nudes via QR codes on their islands, and it's hilarious. Honestly, also just not surprised. I mean, yeah. Also, I'm a mod, Koko. The stream is my job. Okay, they're Reddit mod.
Welcome to work. I've come. Oh my gosh.
Just don't be like one mod. Oh, that's another thing we can talk about. The Reddit mod that got fired from he was like the head mod on live stream fails. And because he, promoted what was essentially a scam, even if he didn't know it. He still promoted it, and yeah, he went on this fucking, like, almost, like, you would think it was satirical, the video response he made trying to plead his case. And also, it doesn't help that he looks like the kind of guy that you already know is a Reddit mod. But this video, you would think that this was satire. No, he is, honest to God, genuine. And then he's like, about, like, why he should be reinstated, but also the fact that, Reddit mod should have, like, legal rights and be paid, and just all of this.
What?
You will have to watch Charlie's video reaction to it. Because
I
the full 30-minute video is here. I will look it up right now and send, like, DM it to you for later, but, like, dog.
I won't.
Like, I could not watch the original video. I was laughing too much. I had to watch Charlie's reaction because I couldn't take the Reddit moderator seriously.
Also, I hope I cleared myself up now of, like, what I was trying to explain.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I hope I cleared myself up with what you were concerned with.
No, I think we both misinterpreted what we were getting at, and I think we both can now shake hands and be like, yeah, we both agree with each other.
I also acknowledge it on the fact of, like, yeah, it was also, like, very late in the morning, or late at night for you, early morning for me, during that. So yeah, but there's that.
And I'm hoping to, and I think my biggest thing about the Tomodachi thing was, my problem has always been the meme maker on the Switch, very specifically the Switch, has been gutted. And it's pissed me off to no end, because ever since the Wii, I loved Mii's. Meme Maker was amazing. Wii U, it added so much more features. And then they kind of went to the Switch and they said, and kind of put it and relegated it to, like, a sub-menu.
Yeah.
In the system settings, and I was really annoyed by that. I don't know why they felt compelled to do that. Well, I feel like making Mii was such a fun, enjoyable, catharsis experience that I feel like maybe if they added more stuff to it, that they could have even made it as a built-in title.
Yeah, but you gotta also keep in mind, and also not to give the billion-dollar company any leeway, they kind of were starting to push away from the use of Mii's when the Switch launched. Like, remember the first title when we got a Wii Sports Switch edition? It didn't even have the original Mii's in it at first. No. It had the whatever they were called.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a new thing, and then they added in the functionality for Mii's. And no, I get it, but, like, now that we have Miitopia and Tomodachi Life that both utilize Mii, and I think both of them have done both distinctly different ways of using the Mii characters and really elevating them. I think specifically Tomodachi does it the best. Miitopia does it in a different way, where essentially you do the makeup and you can do, like, crazy, but, like, in a completely different art style. So I don't necessarily think that it would be good for it to be done for Mii's. I think I'd rather it be done for specifically the way that Miitopia is doing it. Like, there's just so much more variety behind it.
Oh, I think they're definitely going to be bringing up because they talked about it in the video, like, yeah, you're gonna have the makeup options. I think it's going to basically be using Miitopia's makeup system,
but just to a better way, personally.
But the thing is, I don't think they're at a point right now that they're going to install that on the base Switch itself or Switch 2.
No.
They're going to just copy paste the code for the entire mechanics of making Mii's and the makeup system, and they're just going to use it as a game by game basis, which is sad because of how much Mii's have been a culture to the consoles for the past 2 decades.
Exactly, and now that they're being relegated to sort of a side option in a game, it really disheartens me, because I feel, and I think this is, someone had brought this up, I think specifically about Nintendo, is that the current era of Nintendo is very much devoid of its personality. Like, as much as, like, I know Iwata, like, he had his fumbles, he tried his best, but man genuinely cared about the gamer, and he wanted to have a personality, a vibe, a sort of feeling when you played a Nintendo console, and I felt like that was always landed, especially during the Wii and Wii U era, and 3DS. I know the Wii U wasn't perfect. I'm never gonna sit here and be like, it was an amazing, fantastic console. Not at all.
I'll say
I knew it was flawed. But its personality shined through so much that every time I boot it up, I'm like, I'm playing a Wii U, man, and I'm enjoying this. Because you look at the modern consoles, they are so sterile. They're so, like, devoid of anything that gives it personality, and I think that's why people have been so desperate for themes. because people are like, I want to personalize it. I want to make it somewhat sort of livelier in comparison. Like, I mean, look at the Wii and Wii U eras. I'd say, like, especially the Wii U. I don't think maybe there was conversation about people wanting themes, but I don't remember a ton of people thinking about themes.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it already had so much personality behind it that you could just get away without a theme whatsoever. You're like, dude, this base experience is fantastic.
Yeah, current consoles have really they reflect the current like state of gaming consoles are that they are right now. I guess I should look back in my chair while I'm speaking because it makes my model look all weird and like, oh, you dare approach me? How pathetic.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, like it really reflects the modern environment of what console gaming has become, which is more or less a hollow and shallow imitation of its former self. The husk.
Exactly. It is literally a husk.
Yep. And I think that's why. And that's why a lot of people are turning more to PC gaming. Because, you know, Steam
because indie is
like we talked about how monopolies are bad, but at least Steam seems to be a company that like, yeah, they have a monopoly on PC gaming, but at the same time they also back it up and they don't enforce really shitty policies. Minus their new return policies. I'll give them that one's fucking whack. But like with how they generally conduct themselves and
for the general conduction, it's pretty good. The only thing that I know I've had arguments with people about is the fact that you still don't technically own anything with Steam because it is still just a license ultimately.
Yeah, it is risky business. Which like if Gabe Newell dies like tomorrow, knock on wood, a lot. Like, we don't know how the successor would treat that. We can only hope that his successor, for when he passes, will have the same love and passion and the same morals.
Exactly, and I think that was always my biggest thing with Steam, is that Steam, I love it right now, but it's a very dangerous game they toe, because right now, Gabe Newell's getting older, and he's been essentially the lifeblood of the company. I think it's essentially Gabe is essentially the Iwata of Steam, and the moment that he goes, that is where things are going to like radically change, whether for better or for worse, and we really don't know which way it's going to go. And that's a scary notion because they could start enforcing more of their more bad habits that they've built over the years, but they've never really truly enforced upon. Or if they could go down the road of being like a lot better and continue down the road that they've continued down thus far.
Okay, that one played, so the sounds themselves are working. I don't know why Crab Rave didn't play. I will refund you on that one, funny.
So that's kind of been my thing about Steam, is I love it. I think it's a great service for right now, but I don't know about its future. It could very, very much go either way, and it's really up to whoever ends up taking over Gabe Newell's position.
Yeah, it really... depends on who takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam is a private company. They aren't talking or beholden to shareholders. Steam fundamentally can do whatever they want within the company. If it stays private, fantastic. If it doesn't, we're boned. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about like when Gabe Newell does eventually go. It's like again, once the next president or even the shareholder, like not even shareholder, sorry, whoever takes over, ends up deciding like, hey, let's go public because it makes a lot more sense for whatever reason. That's immediately like we're fucked.
We can only hope that Gabe has just his successor will just be a clone of himself.
That, or he like has someone to fill, like he already has built someone to take over, like preemptively, just in case.
Yeah.
But you never really know.
You know what we do know though. That we got a chameleon to go beat up.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got that. True.
We got this. 2 hours in, folks! New record! Actually, wait, have we made it to 3 hours before playing a game before? I don't think we have. I think the most we've done is just, like, an hour and a half.
Something like that.
Did the batteries die again?
Yes, I've gone through, like, 3 sets of batteries.
That's hilarious. Start taking them from the remotes of the family living room.
That's quite literally what I'm having to do now.
We love doing that. You're good. Also, your model is a mood, and I love it. Thank you! My model is one I made myself. I've made all my
Yeah,
models
she's
and
made.
rigged them.
I was about to say she's made every single one of them.
And basically, Coco's entire initial design is just based off a persona I had when I first started streaming on Twitch almost 10 years ago, and I just gave her a tiara and a cute little bow. And V4 is in the works. I just haven't finished, like, actually designing it and, like, drawing it out and making it riggable. And mainly also haven't done that because that means I have to, you know, go into the live 2D trenches again. And, yeah. I don't know if I want to do that. 10 years. Yeah, I know, shit's wild. And I do this as I've done this as a part-time thing. Like, I used to be a Friday to Sunday streamer. It's 3 days a
Let me.
week and,
So
like, 4 hours a week. 4 hours a
when
day.
did you start?
I started April 2017.
Oh, so you actually started like when I was no longer around anymore? Because I think I started back on YouTube many moons ago. Okay, hold on. No, I just want
Yeah.
to see my remote. Okay, I took it out of a TV remote.
Yes, that's what we love to see. Take it out of the TV
God, I feel,
remote. Just put it
dude.
back
This
when
is
you're done.
exactly. This is literally how I felt as a kid. You know, whenever you're like a kid and you're just like ran out of batteries, and your parents are like, no more batteries, so you just had to start hunting them for whatever appliance was not
Yeah,
being used. You just be like,
exactly.
oh, here.
And, like, remotes don't need as much, so, like, if you drain it on your, you know, gaming device, it,
Exactly.
you know. Yeah, it's almost been literally 10 years. I've done this
Yeah.
part-time, and it's something I've just enjoyed as a habit. Again, as I said earlier, there was at one point I wanted to go, like,
Full
partner with
time.
this, and then I
Yeah.
realized, yeah, no the fuck I don't, because the second this becomes a job, I will lose all desire and love for it.
You
And
know, I felt I
that's
could feel that. I mean, I love doing
yeah,
it as what I do. It's been a lot of love, but it's hard. There are days, man, when I
yeah,
go through. I think I always say that there's like you know how there's like seasonal. For me, I get seasonal sadness and sort of like burnout from doing this because eventually it gets to the point. It's like, what am I doing? Am I doing enough? Am I actually making enough progress here? Am I doing justice by my community and by myself and what I do
yeah.
in love? And then
And,
I slowly come to the
like,
conclusion, no, I do actually. I'm really happy with it, but it's kind of a cycle because it's hard. It's hard once you've been doing it this many years, like so consistently. You start to kind of question a lot of things going back on
yeah.
upon reflection. Yeah.
And, you know, I don't have the mental energy or the physical energy to do that because, you know, you have to worry about doing content semi-regularly, making a minimum on Twitch. You know, you have to fight with algorithms, which in a
Oh
market
yeah.
that's already being overloaded with content and people's attention spans getting smaller and smaller. Thank you, TikTok. Fucking
Well, I think
ruined a
it's also
lot of shit.
the fact that these algorithms are constantly evolving and changing, so you're
That too.
constantly like
Like, yeah.
yesterday's algorithm may not be today's algorithm,
Yeah,
and they may
what
not be
may be
reflective of each other.
in style to, like, you know, of your content today might be out tomorrow, and it's just like in something that is so fluctuating, like, yeah, I want to continue loving what I do. Therefore, I don't pursue it as a career, and it's just a hobby, and I'm fine with that. You are allowed to have hobbies that don't pay your bills or anything like that. You are a free person.
Hey, thank you, Funny Buttons, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Wait, do I have you, Funny, on here? I don't know, actually. If not, I owe you a.
Yeah, you gotta put a sticky note on, bitch.
Yeah.
Put a
I
sticky
don't
note
remember if I did.
on.
Well, I can't do it right now. I'd have to go into my editor right now. I'll do it after stream.
Dang, that's crazy. Oh, do you want me to, like,
It takes me a second.
remind you to put
Yeah,
put
yeah, thank you.
funny buns.
Thank you, Amy, for the.
That
Why?
was
My
96. I was about to type it in 69.
Hey, yo, 69, let's go.
Nice. Yeah.
I love me some 69.
Oh yeah, I forgot we get these little recaps every time, which
I
is
love
great.
them. I actually really appreciate them. Somehow, the heroes had beached the big blooper and crossed the tiled pool. But before they could dry, they saw the imposing silhouette of Fort Francis.
It sure is getting dark.
Peach said in a quiet voice. When they looked up, they realized they were in the shadow of a huge tree. Mario, Knowing in his gut, there must be that. This must be the way. Set out toward the great tree. The great Deku tree? Paper Zelda?
They also just completely covered, like, the fact that Pixel got fucking kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Our
She's been
main
taken away by the
helper
stinky otaku.
was taken by a nerd that has
The
an
otaku.
obsession for collecting butterflies.
I love me butterflies. You're my favorite thing. It's like,
I mean,
all right, Francis.
I don't blame
we
him.
all love it too.
I like butterflies too. They're pretty nice.
Wait, can I don't have an ability to go small, do I? Because I feel like that door is gonna be useful later on.
I think Phoebe had mentioned before that, like, yeah, nah, you need something specific for that, and we ain't got it.
Damn.
Oh, I see you got the fish. You got the fish add-on working.
Yeah, I got it. I finally figured it out. Oh my god.
Otaku, I'm a weeb. Thank you, JK. Never
Yeah,
use
exactly.
that. Never use that emote combination with that sentence ever again. Funny.
Do it. I love being a wee bit of otaku. You can't stop me now. Oh, why, Jesus. Also, do I have any health items? No, I have a gold bar. That means very little. Great.
I go burr.
Brain go brrr. I'm Mario. I'm out of health. Please help. Oh fuck. I fell. My knees. Do it more. May I ask? Like, why is it a curse thing? Is that what you're asking? Oh god, hold on. Oh, it's the butt monster! Screw you! Oh, it really is the butt monster.
Okay, but when you jump on him, he looks like a pair of balls.
Sickly balls.
Yo, bro should go, like, get checked out by a doctor.
I should seek medical attention, but I'm not going. What? What the fuck? I don't like this. No. I hate this. Why? Oh, I see.
I shall
God, I
do
hate
more,
this-
but may I ask why? I just face emojis like that just normally don't look good, and just there's something with that combination of words and that emoji that just sparks a visceral reaction in my soul.
Your
I
soul's just
don't
like,
even
no.
know why.
How do I get higher? Can we get much higher?
Oh
hate it here.
no! Hey, at least you didn't take fall
I know.
damage. Like, imagine if
No,
you
that's
took
good.
fall damage in a Paper Mario
Dude, if there's
game.
fall damage in a freaking platformer, I'd cry. What is this, Bubsy?
Oh, hey, yo, don't diss my boy Bubsy. They came back from Bubsy 3D and actually made banger games again, which is really surprising.
Oh yeah, Bubsy 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
actually
fact
crazy.
that-
I honestly didn't.
Yeah, because one was meh. The 3D one that they made was really weird. I think that was the third one. 2 was so-so as well, but like 4 actually has gotten pretty solid reviews from what I've seen, and it's like, wow.
That's crazy.
Yo, good for Bubsy Bobcat. I don't know why they made him like a little like buffer and more like furry-like.
You know
I don't
what?
know how to feel
I'm
about
chill
it
with
personally. Like, I'm chill with it, but
Definitely.
also like, are they trying to make this furry bait? Because I've already got Von Lycan and so many other characters that are furry bait. I don't fucking need this. Get that out of
Okay,
here.
what am I supposed to do here? Oh wait, I need Peach for this.
Oh yes, the one we keep forgetting. You can jump better with Peach.
Well, it's because, like, you know, I feel like she's barely utilized sometimes, so I'm like, I forget that I'm like, oh, right, I can
You
use Peach
say
here.
that, but she came so clutch in the Mimi fight.
Oh, you're right, you have a point there. I think it's also because I'm just so accustomed to Mario because he's the one who utilizes most of the cool abilities, while
Yeah.
Peach doesn't.
Well, you gotta think of it like how it is with other Paper Mario games, where most of the cool abilities are coming from your partners.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
this is like the inverse, where it's like all the cool abilities are on Mario, and the partners don't have very much.
Furry bait, Daisy for days. Yeah, I liked the
Exactly.
original, but she wasn't an elephant. So I commissioned the original artist to draw her like one.
I feel like there's something I'm missing here.
Oh, you've never seen...
Go up.
Oh, I thought you were asking about the elephant thing.
No, not the elephant. Hell no.
Okay, but real
Yo,
talk
for a
though,
date-
like, I don't even know if the guy is actually sexually into it, but I can respect the grind for the fact that he commissions artists for it. Also, just that he posts the exact same way every time with a new one. It's hilarious.
It's great. Oh, ground pound.
Love a good bit.
Hold on, I gotta get the pixel.
Is it Thudley? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thudley.
Yeah, the girth one.
I love me some girth.
We love the girth pixel.
I can also see why this is a bit jarring as a platformer. Honestly, you know what? The best way to put this? This would have been better as a Metroidvania.
Yeah, probably. Which is why it's just always funny to see how many of the mechanics from this game are like in the newer ones as well. Like even the ones that are not so bad, like fucking Origami King. Like they took a lot of mechanics specifically from Super Paper Mario for Color Splash, Sticker Star, Origami King. This is like, huh? More you know.
Exactly. What the fuck?
I don't know what that thing is, and I don't think I want to know.
I don't want to know either. I'm scared.
I don't trust it. I don't touch it. You might get an infection. Oh, well, you can hit it.
I can hit it.
There we go.
Can I ground pound this?
Super Paper Mario. Yo,
Yes,
Noelle, what's poppin', girl? How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna try to finish up chapter 3. We're on 3-3, and there's a 3-4, and then that should be it.
Do I grab him? Oh no, wait. Let me try Bowser actually here. Let me see if this works, as he has the...
I will watch it, but fuck you, Mario Movie Galaxy, for skipping my girl unless she's in Mario Movie 3. She's still the 2 princesses.
Nope.
Or she's still the 2nd princess, but she's my favorite. That's fair. Any words for Cactus Koko? Oh gosh, Faith, you're asking me this while it's 4:42 in the morning, and the Z-Quill might be starting to hit.
It's starting to hit. Oh, is this where we have to
No,
call
it's all good. No. We're at least going to get to 3-4. We are going to finish this fucking chapter. I don't care. I'm spiteful at this point.
You're determined. I will watch it, but fuck you, Mario Galaxy, for skipping my girl, unless she's in Mario 3. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, skipping Daisy. Yeah.
Daisy. I mean, I agree. I think it's because the thing is that Mario Galaxy is so influential, and I think it makes sense, honestly, because they did reference Galaxy in the original movie, so it would be kind of a weird line to miss over for a long period of time, you know?
You know,
so my hope is, like, maybe they'll be like, let's go to a more drier area than the Galaxy or something.
Yeah, and you know, babe, I'm gonna give you dealer's choice on that. Make it include, like, the haha funny Discord kitten meme, and then also just end it with a truth nuke gif.
Hey, yo, Neon Neko Sugar Girls, hey, let's go.
No, a different thing. Let's see, it's been a while, because my sleep schedule has been completely flipped around so much time. Spent with my girlfriend now. Aw, well, that's good to hear. The sleep schedule thing I definitely get too. Like, a lot of people's sleep schedules, especially this time of the year, are super messed up and flipped around.
Yeah.
Oh, I should talk about an ancient reference. No, we love Neon Neko Sugar Girls in this household.
You know what? They should remake it.
Yeah, I would be down to. I think someone did a reanimated for it, but also like
you know, maybe from like a big company. You know what?
Perfection though.
Like, what animation studio would you like to remake Neon Neko Sugar Girls?
I don't want any animation studio touching Neon Neko Sugar Girls. You could tell me that Studio Trigger would be getting the rights to making it, and I would still say hell no. Because it is perfect the way it is. Yes, you cannot capture that lightning in a bottle again. Studio Ghibli could get the rights to it, and I would still say hell no.
Damn, even Studio Ghibli, the goats
Even Studio Ghibli, yes, the goats themselves, because of the... Oh, you actually go in that door?
I think it's broken. Broken! This door is covered. Dried bark is sealed. Oh. Oh, wait.
Burn it.
Yes, that was my plan.
Oh, yeah, because Bowser can cause fires. By the way, do you know about the infinite jump ledge? Good question.
Yes, I do, actually. Yes, I do. I know what you're talking about. I've done it. Listen, Nyan Nico Sugar Girls is a cultural icon that cannot be captured again, and no one
Okay,
else shall.
You may be getting a return message. That's great. What did you send him? Or tell him? I need to know. Oh, damn.
Oh, I don't have the ability
off
to
his
swap with Mario.
browser.
Let me actually go into the 2D. I'm curious. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Why did you end up jumping off after you burned the door open?
Oh, because I wanted to see if there's anything here.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't want to miss anything.
Oh, I see notifications on my Discord and I'm scared.
I'm scared, Mom. I'm scared. Really?
I love how the two things I get in response are a gif of Uni the cat with the top text, "I'm gonna crack your head and your head open, you stupid cunt."
I'm sorry, what?
And then it's the fucking Squidward hitting Mr. Krabs with a rock with the picture of like Gordon Freeman True, or not Gordon Freeman, fucking Samuel L. Jackson True, and it goes into the truth nuke.
Hey, yo, let's go. Also, I leveled up. Let's go. Let's go.
You know what?
Let's fucking go.
Dealer's choice. Babe, hold on what the message is. Just make it include the ha.
Surely they're on another level.
Discord me. Or Discord.
Damn, I can't reach it.
Meme and follow it up with the truth, dude.
Whoa. Oh, I got the save point.
Me hating.
Oh, wait. I'm going to
See
Bowser.
you?
I don't want to be Bowser.
I'm just gonna. I could have clipped myself, but you know, fuck it. We're gonna type it out like a champ.
We're gonna do it like we
Koko,
normally
love
do it.
I mean, yes. Check DMs. That's what I said verbatim. Yeah, no, I just all I responded to Cactus with the fucking gif of Uni. Yeah, Cactus is a great guy, an outstanding citizen. He
lovely.
is also not from America and is unhinged, and we love that for him. But yeah, no, Vape, all I did after seeing Cactus's response was just send my prompt to him for what it was. Koko, do me a favor and tell Vape he has a peanut dick on stream. Well, Cactus, if you're hearing this, I did you one better. I just read the message straight out loud. I didn't even say it. I just read it. So you're welcome.
I just stated the truth. Fake.
He's very unhinged,
Oh,
yes.
I see how this works. Okay. Hold on one second. I gotta do this. Wait. Hold on. I want to get a good level up. Yeah.
Fucking lazy daisies. Those bastards.
I haven't seen in ages.
Or crazy daisies.
I miss them. Look at them. What we could have had if we had regular Daisy. Actually, is there a paper Daisy in this game, or is there no Daisy ever?
No, I mean the daisies are always paper. Everything's
no.
paper
Like
here.
Princess Daisy.
Oh, Princess Daisy. Yeah, I don't know. I know people have probably drawn her in the art style, but I don't believe there's an official render of her.
Damn.
I like how it's a singular. It's a singular note that just targets you. That's hilarious.
Exactly. Oh damn! No.
Hit,
okay, I
hit
do
it
love the
again.
jumping mechanic in this game. It does feel so satisfying to hit. You're just like, yeah.
Yeah, like it's got some actual weight to it.
Exactly. Heft. I'm a big boy. I am a hearty boy.
I just love that, you know, all that wind up for hitting the note, and it just. Oh, it even has a range. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they do.
That's cute.
I think it's Peach I need to use
I
here,
got you,
huh?
Koko. It's not the full clip, but it has you reading it. That's fair.
Got it. Yeah. Wait, do they evolve individually, or is it just collective? I actually never really looked.
Do they evolve?
I think it's collective. Like, cause you know, level up.
Oh, level up. Yeah, no, I think you level up, or it's gonna be probably something similar to the TTYD system where you get something like the Shine Sprites, and you can, like, charge up powers that way.
That might be
Or
it.
maybe this is just how it is, and just you have all your little pixel friend buddies.
That is
to
true.
just, you know, make up for it. Who knows?
Let me see if I can remember this.
It is a mystery.
What? I'm very confused.
Life has many doors.
Oh, wait.
Boy.
I think I understand. Hold on. Hey, yo, she got that butt wiggle. What'd that butt do?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle,
oh.
wiggle.
Oh, hold on, I got this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle. Do you have a kazoo?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh my god. The bust out the kazoo for this.
Yes, of course I have a kazoo. What kind of VTuber would I be if I didn't have a kazoo at my desk?
That's true. You know what? That's a valid point you have there.
Exactly. Because then you can just, you know, break it out at random moments, like, it's a mental breakdown.
Again, give me them daisy cheeks. You know what? Fair. I can agree with that. Oh god, I fell.
Daisy is pretty babe, but also I will admit, she should be tanner, given the area, like actually dark-skinned. Given
I'm pretty sure she was supposed to.
Area she comes from. Like, I'm glad
But
they
like,
kind of gave her a little bit of a tan with the one cosmetic they gave her in the new Mario Kart game, but at the same time, like, nah. Give her melanin, you cowards. Give it back. Hand it back to her.
She needs it back, desperately. Please.
Yeah, it's up
I
there,
just
like,
see
with
Sarasa
them.
Land again.
Yeah, it would be nice to actually see Sarasa Land, like, fleshed out and, like, really cool. That'd be pretty sick.
What the fuck?
I know this is a lot asking of Nintendo. I know, to be honest, I thought she was Latina. They should make a Latina princess in the Mario series.
In Mario Universe?
They
Absolutely.
should. I'm here for it.
We need it. Oh, hello, Pipe. I've missed you. Oh, wahoo! I'm clearing Pipe. What
Yo,
the fuck?
You're cracking pipe is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Can I use... What am I supposed to use here, pixel-wise? Ground pound, paper thin, detonate, throw. You know what? I think it's slim.
If going thin actually stops you from getting hit by these spikes, that's hilarious. No, it doesn't.
I think it does. Hold on.
Oh, you have to completely stop. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
I hate this. Oh no, I was too early.
Stop! Stop early if, you know, you're feeling like this. The tech! Yo,
Exactly.
Daedric was popping gamer. How you doing?
What's up, Daedric?
The tech is real.
Made it.
Good job.
I knew it. I freaking knew that
you
that
can
was
hit
the
the
case.
block that'll turn off the
hate
spikes,
you.
hopefully. No, it won't. Never mind. Oh, you're the guy. It won't even send you back to the beginning. That's bullshit.
You have to walk back. Because they're cruel.
That is foul.
Why must you do this to me, Paper
That
Mario?
that is fucked up, and I say this even after we had the rubies grinding.
Oh, dude, that sucked. Please move. You know what? No, I'm yoinking you. Where's the pixel at to yoink your ass? Give me a second.
The throw.
Oh, damn it! I wish to murder a flower. I'm no botanist.
Botanists don't murder flowers, they study them, brother.
I know. That's the thing. That's what I was. God damn it. Why?
Yeah, you gotta keep her there on the edge, with being asleep, because if she moves too far out of range, it's like you might have to get hit by it again, and then like strategically
I have to be here.
Yeah, because she's not gonna move unless she knows it's safe to. Or just,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, jump out. Yeah, jump off the platform. That might get her to move. Yeah.
Damn it, it's too far.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got this. I will grab. You're mine. See ya.
He just yoinked.
That's right. How the hell? Oh.
Bomb? Question
Oh wait,
mark?
right, bomb. I
Yo,
thought I
imagine
needed
if you
that. I
just-
was like, oh, I think I may have needed
Imagine
that.
if you just fell in there. You're gonna have to like drop the bomb in there.
Yes.
Oh well,
wait.
never mind. Wait. Yeah, I know you're gonna drop it.
I accidentally fell. It's alright. Damn it, it's not far enough.
Like, step a bit closer to the edge without like.
Fall it.
Oh, it
Nope,
just puts
that's.
well,
Ah, it's being so particular.
it
Oh,
worked.
never mind.
Let's go.
You know what? I'll take it. We take those.
Oh.
What the hell am I supposed to do here?
Oh.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Let me read
Fine.
this. Bomb the switch. How?
You bomb it another time? Question mark.
Maybe? Hold on.
Mm.
Characters. Peach. Give me a second.
Yeah, you might want like preemptively get
Let's
her.
me.
because
Yeah.
You're gonna need those hops.
God damn it. No, I have to do this stupid thing again. Oh, this is such a slog.
Long, you
The-
say? This is
A
such
slog.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
look
thought
at
you
my
said
strength.
like
Look at my body.
slog
it's
or
strong.
schlong, and I was like,
full of-
whoa, Ryker, there are children here. Watch your fucking language.
Mine's an 18+ stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so is mine in my Discord, but you know, shit happens.
Oh wait, wrong thing.
Oh, you can actually see what it looks like, and that's kind of cool. I like that touch.
That is nice. I like that most of the things are 3D. Nope. I hit again. Truly, this is actually annoying. Who designed this? I would like to see the designers for this game and slap them again.
Don't slap him just because you're mad.
No, because this is really stressful, and it's like you make one small mistake, you have to go back to the beginning.
True.
Listen, I don't want my Mario games to be this punishing, specifically Paper Mario.
True. Also, entertain the masses. I have to quote my favorite, or at least the internet's favorite, Mario video of "I have to take a piss."
Oh, you have to take a piss. Okay, I got you. Don't
the fact
worry.
that video is hilarious.
Hold on, I
Really.
gotta wait for it again. Screw
Yeah,
you,
cool.
Flowey.
But yeah, I'll be back in.
Peak 1,000-year door. Oh god. Hold on. I gotta wait. Okay, it's gonna waddle. Get a little closer now. I hate this so much. Why is this so difficult? No, wait. You know what? I'm better off using Bowser here. I'm being stubborn. I'm being very stubborn because I hate it here, and I don't want to use Bowser. I forgot he had a shallow jump. I don't think there is another way, is there, to get back up there, huh? Oh my god. Ah! Why? Why is this so punishing? For no reason. Truly, it doesn't need to be. It's like every time I make one small error, it's like, nope, go back to the beginning, knucklehead. Dude, my hands are freaking sweaty at this point. Okay. Then I have to do this. Oh, I have to do the pipe again. Why is this pipe such a problem? Who knew pipes would be this complicated? You need the whole license to become a plumber. What next? I gotta get a license for my freaking toaster? Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's just because... Never mind, texturing. I was very confused. Let me do throw. Yeah. Wait, not throw. Sorry, wrong thing. I meant to do slim. I want to be slimming. Listen, I got to curve this physique. Oh, shit. Curve this physique for, the summertime. Oh, wait. Gotta get that beach bod. Stop. Okay. When Koko comes back, I'm also gonna have to, like, BRB really quickly because I have to use the bathroom really quickly. I gotta go thin again. Hold on. Oh. Stop. Stop. I think I can make it. Yeah, I made it. Woo! Last second clutch! Also, before I forget, Funny, what, did you want to have your name be as a sticky note? Did you want it to be Funny or Funny Buns? Like, the full thing? Let me do Bowser. All right, it's down. So, these controls are really screwing with me. Hold on. Emelina JKs. I already gave you Emmy. What do you mean? Bruh. Oh, no, I have to do the throw, I'm guessing. No, it has to be the throw. Damn it. Either that or can I throw the bomb? No, I can't. Wait, does Thudley work here, actually? Wait, oh, is Koko... Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Let me get Thromby. Shit! Just end my suffering, please. Where's a monster that can just take me out? Just take me out. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm back in the room again. I'm not saving this, because I will die if I save this. I'm pretty sure I saved when I had full health, and I would rather have the full health than no health at all. Please. Please, Papa Nintendo, I need to win. Wait, hold on.
When was the last time you saved, though, Ryker?
Before I had full health.
When you were still climbing the tree?
No, when here.
Oh, okay, sick. I didn't see a save block.
Yeah, there was a save block up at the top floor.
Alright, now go piss, girl.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys.
That's okay, guys. I'm gonna entertain you with Cookie Run Kingdom. But I think I have to update it on my C first. So I may just, like, put my phone on Do Not Disturb and just screen share that to you guys. I do have, air server still. Google Play. Looking. I don't want to install my garden. Run Kingdom, if there's an update, if there is. That's gonna take a sec, so we're just gonna air server fucking stream this, and yeah. It's been a while since I've actually connected my phone to it. I haven't, like, the last time I did this was when I still did shiny hunting. Right here. As small as we can go. Yeah, that's small. So. There we go! Wow, look at that! It's my fucking phone stream! Woo! Right, yeah, so, Cookie Run Kingdom is a gacha game, and, like, the main story is okay. Like, it's alright. It's when you get to Beasties that you get a very good reminder that, wow, this game probably isn't for kids. Not in the fact that it's anything, like, sexual or, like, shit like that, but more so the fact that, like, wow, this goes from 0 to 100 real quick and covers, like, some dark topics. Pretty great. Oh, hold on. Topic. What if I... Yeah, topic. Or, like, fault. Yes. Oh, why it has, like, these black bars. Yeah. Also, I just realized I have not plugged it, and neither has Ryker, but if you'd like to watch both streams at the same time, !collab on mine? And if I recall correctly... Oh. No, multi, !multi. !multi on my side, collab on Ryker's. I'm not streaming with Lear right now. Lear's very cool, you should go follow her. Great. And then I think collab on. Yep, there we go. Except his isn't like an actual multi-stream like mine. But yeah, Cookie Run Kingdom, pretty fun. 10 out of 10. The actions released chapter 14 of Beast, which is very good.
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back. I'm just sitting here telling everybody about Cookie Run Kingdom. And that it's a very fun game.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you're all good, gamer.
I'm back. I was also losing it because this stupid area is driving me nuts.
Yeah, so you can get like a bunch of relics and things.
Wait, oh right, I forgot to hit the button.
Yeah, there's like some daily turn and stuff.
Let me hit this button.
You also have PvP. Like you can make guilds. I have one myself that I run. It's very cool and great. We're max level.
Hold on. Hold your horses. I think I might have gotten this. I'm walking in. It's a Mario time.
Having more people participate in it. Good. And as you can see, me right here, I am the high score for this season for guild battles. It looked okay.
Okay. Yeah, now I'm realizing I really hope if they remake this that they actually have a rotation system like they do with the partners in the TTYD.
Yeah.
Because this is starting to get real annoying, the amount of times I have to go into the menu to switch characters, just to stuff. I think this one in particular, like TTYD, I think was less offensive about it, because you weren't constantly using their abilities. It's just more of a, hey, this is nice. This one is like, no, you actively need to be consistently swapping.
Shit. Hey, also, if you start playing Cookie Run Kingdom, it is the 5th anniversary, so there's stuff to get. I'm not sponsored by Dev Sisters. I fucking wish I was, though.
Totally not, no.
No, I wish.
Chill, guys.
Nah,
Don't listen.
I shill things I enjoy just for the pure love of the game. Though I would only take a market deal if it was something I actually use. But like, so Cookie Run Kingdom, Dev Sisters, if you want to sponsor me, I could turn a game, like session of playing your game for 4 hours. I would do. Please do it as they did in the TTYD remake. True, yes, honestly.
They really do need
Like,
to do
yeah.
that.
Nah, like Dev Sisters, I will do 4 hours of nothing but fucking PvP if that's what y'all want.
I hate life. I had it. I literally grabbed it. Ugh.
It's okay, Ryker.
It's so annoying.
Started from the
See what
bottom
I mean?
and we're still there.
At least, let me hit this one. I think it's pink that we need. I need the pink. Give me the power of the pinkness.
You know what they say about the pink and the stink? Ahaha.
Aha, aha. I know.
You're
I
so
invented
funny.
it. Oh shit. Oh no.
Mario
got the
invented
coin.
sex. You heard it here, folks.
Yes, I do. This sex. Why do people think otherwise?
He invented sex.
Come on now.
He's the CEO of it.
Abso-goddamn-lutely. I'm the king. The master of masters.
I also think it goes without say the monstrous abomination that's here in the background for this the unfathomable raids would smash her next question. Like, is that a dessert that could absolutely just murder my life? Yes. That's
Oh,
what
I
makes
see.
her
Okay.
hot.
I'm going fast. I'm Sonic Speed. Supersonic racing. Gotta keep your feet. You know, I'd love to see a Sonic R remake. That's one that I feel like people would be like, "What the fuck?" But I'm like, listen, just hear me out.
It would be
We
a
always
wild
see Sonic
card
in a
for
car.
sure.
But I want to see Sonic running. He's already super fast. Why put him in a car? That seems like you're counterproductive. Come on now.
I
He'd
mean,
be
just
faster
because you
in-
can really do something good doesn't mean you want to do it all the time. Like, yeah, some people are really good at running. That doesn't mean they always want to run, though.
Yeah, but he'd be faster by himself than in a car. The car's just slowing him down.
With how some cars are made nowadays, I fail to see how that is a potential, like, still, that he's faster than a car.
Well, doesn't he go like supersonic, like quite literally like past the sound barrier? I don't think a lot of cars are
If he went past
hitting
the sound barrier, there'd be a lot of fucking damage. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm?
If he was going through the absolute, like, sound barrier, breaking it, there would be way more damage when he actually starts running.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that's why it's
And
like, I don't know about that. I don't know
That's
about
what they
that.
say. You're like, I think Sonic may be praising himself too much.
I don't know about that, Crody.
Ah, damn it! My feetsies.
Also, it's just
Also,
really
how does it-
interesting hearing you're struggling while I was just on the toilet, because I love Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, you have Bluetooth? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course I
like,
have
"Fuck, damn it.
Bluetooth
Oh, God, I hate
headphones.
life."
Why would I have gone away from my desk without Bluetooth headphones? I actually had I got a new pair recently.
Oh, really? What kind are they?
It is a refurbished JBL 5T10 or T10s or something. T5s or whatnot. Yeah, no, they're actually really good.
That sounds pretty good. I must act today because I'm eating Thai for dinner and doing my online PCA. No, totally understandable. Don't worry about it, Amy. I appreciate you just being here, honestly. Means a lot.
Yeah.
So, listen, I don't mind any lurkers. Lurkers are always welcome. I mean, hell, if anything, I feel bad because I was very quiet for most of the conversation.
Nah, it's all good,
Like early on.
Ryker. It's okay. This is just... Whenever it's something, if you're quiet on it, I'll have you covered. And if it's something I'm quiet on, you'll have me covered.
That is true.
We balance each other's out. Plus, you were also just getting a big kick out of me, like, having, like, borderline schizophrenic ranting at 5 a.m.
Oh, quite literally.
The only thing that
Like,
probably
you were
would have made it...
popping off.
The only thing that would have made it better if I was crossfaded while doing that, because
Oh, that
holy
would've been
shit,
hilarious.
it'd be just coming out back to back to back to back even more. Okay, so now I need to blow it up again?
Yes.
Okay. What?
Or maybe do I have to?
I don't know why
Hold
he would
on.
say to, or why the thing would say to blow it up again, because that just would make it blue. And you need the pink platform.
Oh, maybe I need to talk to it first, then I do it? I don't know.
I wish you could, like, toss the bomb.
Let me talk to the sign. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
I went flying. Help! Oh, fine. Oh, okay.
Now, hey, you dropped it in between! Let's go!
What the...
Also, we appreciate lurkers in this household. Any streamer that says they don't like lurkers is absolutely just full of shit.
Absolutely. I understand. Oh. I see it now.
What do you see? Oh. Oh, it's a 3D. Okay.
Yeah. You had to. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, that took me a second. I was like,
that's
what
pretty
the
witty,
fuck?
though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is clever. I will admit, I liked it, but it took me a second. Because I was like, wait a minute, how do I do this? And I was like, oh, I understand now. You have to go into 3D mode first, and then you hit it. Checks out. Mario was a little confused on that one. It seemed a little confusing. Yeah. Oh, shit. I thought I died. Hold on. Okay. Got it. I made it! Ow, Dark, why? Do I want to touch this pipe? Is there any benefit to touching this pipe? Can I snuggle up to said pipe?
You don't know what you don't know.
Down we go. Whoa! Just letting yourself, brother, you're gonna see yourself on YouTube and hopefully X more often. I appreciate that. You know what? Thank you, buddy. Oh, God! Oh, wait, am I supposed to use Bombo or am I supposed to use Yoinky? You know what? Let me try to use Yoinky first.
Yoinky sploinky.
Exactly. Let me try Bomba then.
Bomba this dick.
It worked! Let me
That's
see what the reach is. Bombardee's nuts. I love bombardiering these nuts.
Fucking stole my joke.
It's mine now.
How actually dare you? Can't believe it.
Wait, what?
Got a
Peach cards?
2 card. Oh, check your inventories. See what it does.
Bet. I'll take a look. Let's see. Actually see.
Uh.
Oh, no, wait. It's in my folders, right? Important thing? Cards. Here we go.
Oh, is it just like...
It's just a collectible. It doesn't really do anything.
Oh, it's like... Oh, yeah, no, it's this... It's the way that they went around with, without tattle.
Yeah. I only have 11 cards. Damn. I'm so underutilized of cards. Well, I know I could capture them. I'm just kind of lazy and I forget.
You're not a true collector, man.
No, not in this. I mean, I'm a true collector in reality. I mean, listen, I bought Fire Emblem, what was it? Path of Radiance? No. Radiant Dawn, sorry.
Damn, that is some...
Because I was like, which... Oh, truly. I cried. I paid like $100 and some for it, and I was like, ugh! But it was worth it. Now I have it on my Wii.
On your Wii?
On my Wii.
Your
Okay.
Wii.
I know.
All the way home.
I love my Wii. I'm glad that they chose to call it the Switch 2, though. I swear to God, if they called it Switch U or something, I would have been like, why, guys? Why are you like this?
But they called it Switch Up.
Switch up. Time to switch it up with the Switch Up. Yo!
Yo!
We're trying to be hip.
Hipping with it. Like the kids.
Exactly. Hello, fellow child. How are you?
Hello, fellow youth.
Exactly. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Do I go into, like, paper thin mode, maybe? Or is it 3D? Actually, you know what? Maybe it's 3D.
Maybe it's both. Same time.
Nope.
World may never know.
Maybe it is paper thin mode. Because I'm like, I don't have anything else that could work here. Not that I know of. Hold on. I'm gonna do slim. Oh my god, it works. How?
That is...
How is that logical?
We don't question Ryker.
Oh, Bomba, right, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
My bad. I forgot how this worked. Tee-hee! Let me get the pixel out. Let me get Slim. Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady, come out now. The Slim Shady, come on, Slim Shady.
Yo, what
All of a
if
sudden Eminem comes up.
What if the Slim or Shadies aren't slim? Or what if the shades aren't slim?
They're just thick. We want thick Shady. We want... Yeah, that would be a whole nother meaning.
Yeah, Slim Shady,
I'm here for.
Thick Shady, where it's at.
But some people want that thick mama. Wait, hold on. Curiosity.
We love them thick.
Exactly. We like them big. We like them chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
Oh my god, I love that you know.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't know that? I think Moto likes you.
Like you. Oh. What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh god. What? Oh, clever. Okay, I see. I see you.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. Let me put this here. I'm gonna grab it. I'm going to grab it the moment it comes out.
That's
what the fuck?
Cookie Run Kingdom.
What the hell? I literally stand on top of it and it just blows up the switch and not the actual item block. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I have to do ground pound. Never mind. Okay, Bomba doesn't work. Yes! Full health, let's go!
F sucks remind me why. Because you have to count. Sometimes
but I love counting. I really like to beep. Sometimes I beep and sit all day.
Yeah, counting the dicks up your ass, maybe. Aha.
Aha, aha. Because I really like to... Have you seen that?
No, I've not.
Oh my god, I gotta show you it. It's called the Count Censored. It's like really, really old. So essentially, instead of him saying count, they just bleep the word count every time.
That's actually pretty funny.
Do you want me to say this, or is this...
We don't know who's speaking, so... just give it a voice and then we'll find out who's talking.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
it's Demetrio!
You finally arrived. You don't wear tardiness well. At last, the hero I know you from the festival of hair that dances upon your lip.
That's a weird way to say mustache. I mean, thanks for, I guess, being all theatrical with it. I appreciate it.
I am a humble servant of Count Blech. Master of dimensions, pleaser of crowds, I am Dementio. It is truly enchanting to finally meet my hapless victims. I have prepared a special morsel of treat for you.
What the hell is this?
How about some magic?
Thank you very much for 31 bits, you crazy! Thank you!
And voila! You are now in Dimension D, a dimension of my own creation.
Is it the dick dimension?
No. Why are you gonna make it weird?
Well, no, actually, after this description, yeah, no, it is the dick dimension, because you're about to get digged down.
Wow. I mean, it could have been anything else, but alright, I guess. This mind-bending realm, my attacks are 256 times more potent.
So why only 256?
I am now far more powerful. I can obliterate you with a raise of my eyebrow. If I ever had one. Now we must duel like two gleaming banjos on a moonlit stoop. I don't know why.
Oddly
that's a
intimidating.
weird way. Yeah. This is particularly whatever. Oh.
Yo, do we want to test how much more powerful he is by taking a hit?
No. I should have saved.
Didn't you save, though?
No, I forgot to. Oh, did I?
I thought you did.
Maybe I did, instinctively. Can you pierce this illusion? Hi, miss. Do I throw him? He's not that much powerful.
Oh, well, it's because you're hitting him, not getting the hit by the attack.
Two.
Oh, well, that actually really is not... Wow. So much for 256 times more powerful.
What am I supposed to do here?
Oh! I wonder if you're supposed to throw him into himself.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. What am I supposed to do? Oh!
You want me to look it up?
Let me try something. Do I use Dudley, maybe? Because he's the most prominent. Oh! I am not okay. Ah! We'll try using Bowser. Actually, maybe that might be useful here.
I mean, yeah, for attacking, but I think defense. What if you go Slim?
You know what? Maybe you're right. Let's try Slim. It's just confused now.
Oh, he can't actually attack you! That's hilarious!
It's like, where are you? I can't see you. Whoa! Oh, I just have to guess. I see now. I now understand. You just have to figure out which is the real one and which is the fake one, and then you only hit the fake one or real one. I was so lost. By the way, what's up, Luke? I'm collecting.
See, you saved outside of it.
Thank you for hitting me for the 1 bit. Oh no, okay, we're just outside of it. Cool, 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 cool. I was a bit nervous. I was like, I don't know if I actually went that far.
Yep, and just mash that button. Get that dialogue going.
I'm gone.
They didn't give you a skip button, unfortunately.
I know, right? This would have been real nice.
Imagine if they did. That'd be so quality.
That would be brilliant. Oh, I also should tell people, like, I'm actually playing this on original hardware as a heads up. So if you're ever like, why does it look so grainy? Why does it look so different? That's because I'm literally streaming from a Wii U.
It's an official Wii U. Zooey Mama.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I might as well. I bought it ages ago. I might as well take advantage of it, you know?
Exactly.
Me Slim. No, not 3-1. Got him.
Ha!
Got him.
Got him.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
What the heck, man?
I like how you stopped for
Damn.
a fucking booty emote, Ryker.
I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I had some questions.
Wow. Ryker gets distracted by chat emotes. Can't be me.
Listen, it had to be. Oh! Not the rewind. Not the rewind. Not the rewind. Not the rewind. Got him. Get wrecked. Fire, you stinky.
How about you get down here where we can fight you, coward?
I know, right? Fight me like a man. Got him.
Actually canceled him. Oh, never mind. He still made the double. Canceled the animation, though.
Got him. Let's go. Well, that was easy. I'm waiting for Wii equals Switch. Exactly, the Wii Switch.
Your blows are like miniature jackhammers wielded by tiny, angry world workers. How is this possible? This dimension makes me 256 times more powerful.
256
Have you ever
times
thought-
0 is still 0.
Exactly.
What? You say that this makes you more powerful? Of course, this was simply an amusement that played out exactly as I planned. Were you amused? That was just a hors d'oeuvre. The next time we meet, we will feast on deadly 8-course meal.
Thank you, Silly Rose, for the 30 stream streak. What's up? I was working on emotes to make it Twitch approved, so I'm quite proud of that. Hell yeah, let's go.
Ciao for now, my mustachioed
Oh wait, goodbye. I didn't read it. What did he say?
My mustache.
Something.
Something.
Yeah, I didn't finish reading. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna go with the.
A little more, perhaps.
Oh no, wrong character.
They're strong, but they must be stronger yet to defeat Black. I must make sure they can face him when the time comes around at last.
Wait, did he say he wants to make sure that we're strong enough to defeat the guy he works for?
Maybe he's playing two timing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Damn,
he has his
that's
own agenda.
crazy.
Ow. Oh wait, I have an idea. Let me do Thudley. Or not. That also works too.
I don't
Let me try
think
using
jumping
Bomba.
on. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think jumping on a spiked enemy is a good idea. Just you know.
He's just. Never mind.
Yo, he's just like me for real, for real.
He's like, I'm gonna keep going whether
I
you like it
too
or not.
will just walk off the edge. Fuck it. Why not?
Oh god. Is that a Lakitu?
Yes, that's Lakitu, and those are the spinies that they throw.
Screw you, Lakitu. Hate you. Bomb? Is that what it's? Oh, is that what it's implying to me? It's like I gotta use a bomba here.
Yeah. Hey, good thing you already got it out.
Oh god.
Where to use it though?
That's the question. Hold on. I gotta be very careful to not get hit right now. Okay. Do I use it up here? What the?
I wonder if you go in 3D mode.
That's the goal. Let me see actually right now.
But not that way. But what about like on the little leaf things on the platform?
No, I think
under
I'm gonna
you?
fall. I think I'd fall. Oh, I've fallen. Not you, Goobs. I'll be seeing you. See you later, funny. Take care.
Night,
Sleep well.
funny. Moe is Japanese. Yes.
Yes. That is a No More Heroes joke that I have for many a years. That is like literally one of my favorite games out there. Hold on. I had to climb back up. Moe. Hell yeah. Hold on. Do I have to use Peach? You know what? I think I might need to use Peach for this. Part of me feels like this might be a Peach thing. It is a Peach thing.
I would not go off the tree that far, though. Oh, well. Never mind. Maybe you do.
Oh, it's the
you
red
can
one.
ride the wind. That's cool.
Yo, I'm riding the wind, man. This is hella sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It almost knocked me the hell off.
Watch this be like a bonus or something. Like, still cool, though.
It's still awesome. I like that. That was fun. Kind of reminds me of... Have you ever heard of Takeshi's Challenge?
Unfortunately, yes. I am familiar with
So
Takeshi's Challenge.
Yeah, you remember the part where he's just like, let me have a thing that you have to say. Oh, coins. Where you could shoot the wind. It was great.
Yeah.
I love
Hey,
shooting the
look,
wind.
it's the star. You actually did have to go here.
That wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, the end part. The beginning was kind of rough because it was just a lot of, like, backtracking and, like, building up to it.
Yeah, so you know when I said I'd be able to stay up for all the rest of Chapter 3? I think that was a fucking lie, dog.
This is fair. Do you want to call it here?
If you do not mind.
This is fine. We did yap for quite a while.
Yes. It is also 5:30 in the morning.
Nah, it's 6 a.m. You know, you gotta make it to Five Nights at Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's. This is where
Yeah.
you wanna be.
Wanna be? I just don't get it.
I still love
Why
that
do you
song,
wanna stay?
ironically.
Yeah, I love it.
My back.
Is it hurting? I mean,
Yeah,
it is pretty
it's a
early for you.
little,
Yeah.
little shrimped. It's been hurting. I like slipped in my sleep and it just, decided to move itself out of joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be it for me though, folks. So if you want to catch me in my Discord, I don't know why it's not popping up with bot, Buttery Bot. What the fuck?
What the fuck, Buttery Bot?
All right, so the bot's literally just saying KYS. Cool. Love to see it.
Hey, the Buttery Bot's legitimables. It won't work.
Yeah, Butterbot literally saying nah. Well, cool. You'll just have to check. You guys will just have to check me out live next time since Butterbot just stopped working. I don't know why, but that's crazy. But we're gonna go head over to my good friend Ryker. What will you be streaming after this ends?
Persona Twee.
Persona we voted? Persona we voted?
Absolutely. You think I wouldn't want to do Persona we voted?
Why wouldn't you want to stream Persona? You gotta go shoot yourself and say Persona.
Persona. Dude, I'm so happy with it on Switch now with the update, which I don't know why Atlas didn't make a 60 FPS like from the get-go, but whatever.
Yeah. Now the fact that they didn't make it from the get-go and then like the other stuff with the DLC, they should have just added in base game.
Especially now that I know that Squeenix, this is what pisses me off more than anything. Squeenix is nicer than Atlas. Let me say that again. Squeenix is nicer than Atlas.
Yeah, no, Squeenix normally is. That's the unfortunate part. Like,
well, I mean, they used to be pretty cruel.
Tied. Yeah, their hands normally get tied, but like, yeah, no, they're pretty chill nowadays, which is wild.
That's what I'm saying. I'm baffled by the fact that I can say Squeenix is nicer than Atlas as a statement, and people be like, yeah, no, that makes sense. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They're like, yeah,
go back a couple years. Atlas was like the GOAT, while Squeenix was looked at like, what the fuck are you doing, kid?
Ubisoft also used to be a respectable game company, and now they're not.
Yeah. Well, Konami's back, though. That I'm happy about. I'm like, yeah, Konami's back, baby.
I'm still giving them an obligatory fuck Konami. No.
Listen, they gave us new Castlevania, new Silent Hill.
Well, they haven't given us confirmed anything new for the anniversary. They just put out a statement that
they're
going to. Oh, they actually confirmed what it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, okay, no, I have to show you now. No, wait. I have to show you this.